It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband's cheating on me. I know he's doing it. He's been staying out late. I've caught him lying to me, and he's always on his phone, smirking when he gets texts. I need to know who it is. So she knows he's cheating. She wants to find out who it is, and she wants to find out if the marriage is salvageable. So this is a different stage of alert. Normally it's I don't know. This is I know, and I want to know if there's any way to save it. So that's pretty cut and dry. Let me get Daisy on the line in La Habra. Daisy, good morning. How long have you been married?
I have been married for 12 years now.
Do you have a hunch? Do you have a hunch as to who it might be?
Oh, God, I have no clue. I just know that there's no way he's not cheating. It's every clue, every, scenario you could think of is pointing me to the fact that he has to be cheating when he's at work, or when he says he's at work, I end up finding out he's not, coming home late. It's just...
How long has this been going on?
I want to say it's now been almost... 4 months.
That's
how I feel.
That's why your email struck me, because you know he's cheating. You want to find out if you can save the marriage and who it is, obviously. So there's not a lot of pre-chat here. We just, I think we can just come back and make the call to your husband, offer him the roses. Let's find out who this other woman is and what the deal is.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right, Daisy, we're going to do it next. Let's go. Got to move here this morning. We've got Daisy on the line. She knows. We don't often get emails where they are so clear. Mm-hmm. So Daisy knows her husband's cheating. She wants to know, can I save, is the marriage salvageable? So that means, Daisy, that means that even if he is cheating, and you think he is, that you're willing to stay with him, even if he's violated trust.
Why?
I have 3 kids. My oldest is 11, so he's seen everything, the strain and everything like that. So, I think it's easy to judge when you're not in the situation. Right.
Nobody understands what it's like to be in a situation that you're in.
More
and you can only make that decision for yourself. And clearly, you want to make a decision. Daisy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're calling him. Sisney's offering him roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, what he puts on the card. So stay very quiet until we come in, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, Daisy, good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Raul.
Oh, speaking.
Hi, my name is Valerie. I'm calling from V's Flower Shop here in La Habra. How you doing this morning?
I'm good.
I'm calling because we're giving away a free dozen red roses to promote our delivery service. You might have seen us. We're in that strip mall right where Arthur's coffee shop is.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, we're brand new, and we're just trying to promote our business, so we're trying to give out some free flowers once a week. You've been selected to receive free dozen red roses.
Amazing. Seriously?
Seriously. So they're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information from you, any billing information, just the name of the person you want to send them
so
to.
You guys will send them wherever I need you to send them, right?
Yep, you got it.
Oh, perfect. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you write something flirty on there, like
yeah, I got you.
Special or something? Yeah. Something.
Okay.
You guys come up with something, but definitely flirty. Something.
What's the name?
Huh?
Like, what's the name of the person you want to send this to? Let's start there.
Well, no, who'll send them to me.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You can send them to me, and then, just put something flirty on there. Just something, I don't know, provocative or something. You guys can come up. I'm sure you guys...
Wait, you don't want to send them to somebody? You want us to send them to you?
Yeah. Just send
Why?
them to you. Just send them to Raul, and then
But like, you're so hot or something?
Yeah, something. Yeah, exactly. Something that insinuates something.
Yeah, but what are you trying to do with these? I'm just curious, actually. It's kind of a funny thing, but...
Just...
Is someone going to see you get these that you're, like, trying to impress, or... Come on, just tell me.
No, that's it. That's what I want to do.
Like a girlfriend or something? Some girl you're trying to, like, holler at work?
No. I mean, look, it's, I want my wife to see them. You know what I mean? Like, that's what,
you want to make your wife jealous?
What this is. Well, look, I just need to, we got to keep it exciting somehow. So,
All right, whatever. Okay, so you want me to send the cards, the flowers to you? So to Raul.
Send to Raul, and then just but make sure to put something flirty on there on the card. That's what's important.
Like, you are...
Yeah, something special. I mean,
so sexy.
Yeah, you look great. You know, you've been looking great these last couple of days. I don't know, you guys.
I love your laugh. Hey, Raul, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to understand that. Sissany here as well, and I've got your wife Daisy on the line. Raul,
Wait a second. What? Daisy?
Well, Daisy's on the phone, and she thinks that you are cheating on her, Raul, and I'm confused. I'm confused.
What are you doing?
No, Daisy. Okay, listen up. Look, I'm not. You know what? I'm actually glad that it's out right now. You know what I mean? I don't know why it's on the radio, but you know, whatever. That was up to you. But look, after 12 years of marriage, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, look, we got married real young. You know, we were like 22, 23, and maybe people were right. You know, we got married too young. I don't know. But I need you to, you know, make me feel that I'm wanted. You know what I mean? Like,
wait,
women
you have
still show interest in me, and I just can't ignore that. You know what I mean? I'm not an old man. You know what I mean? And that's what I need. I need you to understand that.
So you were selfish to create some sort of problem so that your kids could see a strain between us. That's what you needed to
look, Daisy.
To get some attention?
The kids are fine. The kids are fine. You know that the kids are fine. Look, it's a wife's responsibility to make her husband feel good, and I just feel like, you know, we're not always
What about
on
the
page.
opposite way as well? It's a two-way highway here. It's like, what? I don't get it.
I know, but I take you out. We go out on dates. We go to the movies. You know what I mean? I take you to dinner every once in a while.
Yeah, but
you know,
the phone's lit up on that
your
statement.
stupid phone.
Okay.
Like, trying
You know,
to make me think.
something romantic would have been for you to give your wife the flowers. I mean, I'm just saying.
Can
That
I
would have
try?
spiced it up.
Thank you.
Raul, for a second I was like, I loved your laugh, and I thought you seemed like, and then you say some things, but let me just try and put this together.
Yeah.
Just so you know, there's a lot of women calling in that would like to have a word with you after that last statement, but I don't think they're going to laugh. But here's the thing, Raul, I want to put this together. So you want your wife to show more attention, and you were sending flowers to yourself so that she would see that other women are interested in you and step it up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, that's
Well, why don't you just talk to your wife,
Yeah,
bro?
that's so stupid.
Bro, why don't you just talk to your wife?
Because, I mean, it's not, you know, I go back to this. It's a wife's responsibility.
It is not her responsibility.
Her husband feel great. Yes, it is. I mean, that's what all my homies say. That's what all we have, you know, when we go out for having drinks, it's like, I'm not the only one experiencing this, you know? So
And none of your friends have wives for 12 years that they're trying to, you know, create problems with.
Freddie
It's
has
50-50.
been
What are
married
you
for
doing to
5,
keep
so-
it
Yeah, by the way, it's
sexy?
everybody's responsibility to make everybody happy all the time in a relationship. That's how it's supposed to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think I do my part. I just think
What is your part? What do you do?
Daisy
What do you do?
can't. Well, I just told you. You know what I mean?
Daisy, do you feel respected in this relationship?
I feel I don't even know what's going on with you, Raul. I don't even understand. Like, I don't even understand. I don't feel respected at all.
Yeah, I don't think that you. It doesn't sound that
I
way.
just think, Daisy, sometimes
This is ridiculous.
you should try to be in my shoes. You should try and be in my shoes and see the pressure that I have to go through.
You created a problem in front of our kids. You literally have created a problem.
Raul, are you cheating on Daisy?
No.
Why are you always on your phone? Who are you texting?
It's all part of this thing that I came up with.
It's all part of
gosh,
this
it's
charade.
delusional.
It's all part of
You
this
know what I
charade.
mean?
Why this roundabout way to try and get to it? Why not just have a conversation? And by the way, you know, you should talk about your expectations with him, Daisy, because you've got expectations in this relationship as well, not just him.
Mm-hmm.
Look, all I'm saying is, look, and I go back to this because I've been giving this a lot of thought. You know what I mean? Like 12 years. You know, 12 years. We were 22, Daisy. You know what I mean? Like
I know
we
that.
have to
I live it every day.
Now.
Yeah, and it's our responsibility to show them a good example of what, you know, a marriage is about. And you creating a, you know, false, pretending like to create a problem is so ridiculous to me. And it's like, it breaks my heart thinking of the kids, of what they've seen, and like they've seen me sad. You're not there. You go to work. You know, sometimes I have my bad days of I do cry, and I can't help it because I don't know what's going on with us.
That's not how it should work. Raul, you've got some understanding to do here. And because I'm not quite sure, even it's weird because you're not cheating, so we should feel relieved, but I'm not quite sure I feel relieved based on the way that you speak. I'm not, there's no well. Putting you on hold.
I just don't like the expectations that he has for his wife. You know, it's like, it's her responsibility. What?
It's
50-50.
both everybody's,
It's 50-50.
it's everybody's responsibility.
You know?
It's such a shame, though, because before he started talking, I liked his laugh. Then he started saying words.
But he just has such an old school mentality way of thinking. It's just, it disgusts me.
All right, it's time for Ryan's Rose. Dear Ryan and Sissany, a woman approached me in the parking lot at Ralph's recently. She walked up to me and said, your husband is cheating on you. I just figured you should know. At first, I was, that's random. I was confused. I told her she was confusing me with somebody else. Then she said my name, my husband's name, and even said our child's name. Then she walked away. I haven't told my husband. I'm still not convinced that he would ever do it. I found it almost impossible to believe. Who's this person?
Wow.
Let me get Brooke on the line in Downey. Brooke, good morning.
Hi.
Hi. So, thanks for coming on. We just read your email, but who is this random person that's beelining you at Ralph's? Do you have any idea who they are?
I have no idea. She just came up to me and she knew my name. That's I told her, I was like, you have to have me confused with someone else because my husband would never cheat on me. But she said my name, my husband's name. She mentioned our daughter. And then
so she knew your daughter's name. Yeah.
Wow.
She knew my daughter's name.
And did you address it with, you did not. Okay. So this is so weird.
How's your marriage?
She's obviously good.
Great. I have no reason to doubt him, but you hear something like that and it's just haunting me.
Wow. It's either really generous or really destroying.
How's it generous?
Because she's trying to help her out.
Oh.
Or she's being generous by giving us information.
Okay. Yeah,
but she thinks the woman thinks she's being generous, or it's just detrimental. Brooke, how long have you been married?
About 8 years now.
Okay. Hold on one second. We're going to call your husband next and see if we can find out. All right? So we have Brooke on the line. Now, listen to this. She's leaving Rouse. Fresh food, low prices. And a woman walks up to her and says, hey, your husband is cheating on you. I just think you should know. And she doesn't recognize the woman, but the woman knows her name and her kid's name. So the woman knows who she is.
Right.
So why I can't imagine somebody would just do that and make it up.
Did you try to get more information from her?
I froze. I did just freeze. I wanted to ask so much more, and she just left, and there was nothing I could do.
All right, well, here's the deal. We're going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
So, Brooke, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here we go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Eric?
Yeah, this is Eric.
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm calling from Kabloom. How you doing?
Doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a new flower shop here in Downey, right on Firestone near the Portos. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I'm trying to promote my business, and the reason why I'm calling you is I'm offering you a free dozen roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing information, a credit card, cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It is. So I just need the name of the person you would like to send these flowers to.
Oh, yeah. I want to send them to my wife, Brooke.
Brooke. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Can I have it say, free flowers, lucky day, love me, love Eric.
Oh, free flowers. You don't have to tell her that they're free, but okay.
It'd be a fun
free
joke.
flowers, lucky day. Okay. Could you hold on 1 second, please?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I wasn't ready for that. What? Why are we
You
holding?
told me to hold. You told me if
I
they
did?
send the flowers to their wife, then just to put them on hold.
All right, well, you caught me off guard.
What? What do you want to do?
I'm going to come in.
Well, no.
Eric. Eric,
Yeah?
hello, it's Eric. It's Ryan Seacrest, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Good morning. How you doing?
Oh. Doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. We're part of the flower thing campaign. I have your wife Brooke on the line, and she has given us your number to call you. Hi, Brooke.
Oh, bye.
So, Eric, I'm going to just tell you the reason we're all on the phone together. A woman came up to her leaving Ralph's and said, she called her by name. She knew your kid's name, and she said that you are having an affair. You're cheating on your wife. What is this all about?
Wait, what? that's awful. I'm definitely not cheating on my wife. I would never do that.
Well, Brooke, explain what you heard from this person.
I'm so sorry. She came up to me and she said that you were cheating on me, and she knew my name and your name and our daughter's name, and I just got so scared. I didn't think you would do it, but I mean, she knew our names, so I didn't know what to think, and I was just really afraid to ask you.
Wait, what did she look like? Did she have short brown hair and glasses?
Yeah, like kind of tall.
What?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, I know who that is. That's Rick's, my buddy Rick's ex-fiance. You remember Rick from my college bud?
Yeah.
He was engaged to this woman, and she cheated on him, so he broke off the engagement.
I remember that. I remember you telling me about that.
What does this
have
to do with you guys?
Well, she probably wants revenge on me, because what I did not tell you is that I was actually the one that told Rick that she was cheating on him. And she obviously tried to deny it, but Rick knows I'd never lied to him, and Rick believed me and broke off the engagement then.
Wow.
Oh. Wow. I'm so sorry.
So this is all getting back at?
Yeah. I believe that's probably trying to get revenge on me because broke off the engagement. But honestly, I haven't heard from her in a while, but that's weird.
I totally believe it because I remember when this happened and I remember how messy it was. I completely believe it.
All right, well, you guys take your perfect marriage. We're going to let you go. Thank you very much for reaching out.
Wait, Brooke, I'm bringing home some real flowers tonight. All right? I love you. I would never cheat on you, and I'd never do anything to hurt you. I'm so sorry.
I don't know whether to be happy or sick.
Wait, I'm so happy. That almost made me cry.
Thank you. All right.
All right, guys. Happy marriage. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, well.
That's sweet.
Well,
don't tell me you don't believe him.
Well, the only thing I thought...
The
only thing I thought was he sent the flowers to her out of guilt at first. I was like, oh, he's so guilty. He's going right for sending her flowers to make up for the guilt.
Gosh, I didn't even think that.
Well, that's what I thought, but now I don't believe that. But then once they were all lovey-dovey, I was like, all right, well, people could be bored of that.
Who's going to be bored of that?
Well, I think people, they're like, all right, they're fine. Next.
They're not fine. They're calling Ryan's roses. They're not fine.
So, what? Well, no, they're not fine because she even... Yeah, that's true. If it was so good, why would she even question it? Like
she'd go to him and be like,
"Who's this crazy person?"
Yeah, how people deal with things. Some people deal with things different ways.
No, I think Tanya actually took the nail and the hammer.
Wow.
And put it together on the head.
I'm gonna save this tape.
And so you're right because if they were so as they sounded, but he was almost. I think I was out of guilt. I'm saying I'm getting you on your own.
So you actually think this man is cheating, and he made up that whole story?
I don't think that, but I think the relationship isn't as good as it just sounded there. Now, if you've ever suspected your spouse of cheating, listen to this. We just did a Ryan's Roses, and it's interesting to hear what people heard, like on their radars, as to why they think he is cheating. When we think, well, maybe he's not cheating yet, but something's up. Now, here's the other thing. And here's the broader question for me. If you've missed it, this is the bigger question. Because the situation, we think, was that he told his friend who was engaged that his soon-to-be wife was cheating on him. So he knew that his friend's soon-to-be wife was cheating, and he shared that information.
Yeah.
And as a revenge plot, she found out that he was the room monitor, and she went to his wife and said, hey, he's cheating. So the question is, when you know that someone close to you is being cheated on, what do you do with that information?
Ooh.
What do you do with that information? Because it can be very helpful or it can be very hurtful. Yeah. It's kind of like when you know a couple and then they get divorced or they break up, and then you say, I always didn't think that they were for you. Mm-hmm. And then they say, well, why didn't you tell me that earlier? You know?
Yeah, you never want to do that because eventually they'll get back together and then you feel awkward.
Well, not only that, you just don't know. Like, you only get to see a sliver of what people are really like, right? You don't know what it's like to walk in their shoes.
Yeah.
So the question is, what do you do with that information? I like to take an anonymous call immediately because that must mean there's something juicy if you're anonymous in North Hills. So anonymous, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. This happened to you.
Yeah, pretty much. So what happened was, it happened to me basically like a couple of years ago. I was actually about 4 months pregnant, and I received a random phone call. I just literally left my doctor's appointment, and I got a random phone call from this girl. She told me, your fiancé, he cheated on you, and basically described everything about his room. Oh, he had a Katy Perry poster on his wall and said, oh, his room looks like this and that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exactly how his room looked like. And I believed the whole thing. I started crying. Obviously, I was pregnant, emotional and everything. And then I confronted him, and when I confronted him, he basically started kind of like the same way the guy reacted, like kind of laughed a little bit, like I know exactly what she's doing. Basically said this girl wanted to have a chance with me, to go out with me, and I never gave her a chance. And she even like I don't know, made up a story saying that I'm gonna get back at you for this, and she was just like, you're crazy, I'm never gonna give you a chance. So in revenge, she basically did that to me, just because my fiance never gave her the chance. And I believe him because when I went on her Facebook, she seemed a little bit weird, and her pictures and everything, I don't know, it seemed a little bit sketchy. So
I can only imagine your heart dropping when she's laying out the floor plan of his bedroom, though.
Yeah, that must be awful.
That would freak me out. Thank you for calling. It's hard to tell. Let's grab Charnay in Inglewood. Charnay, good morning.
Good morning. We need to put on our Sherlock Holmes investigative hat here.
Okay.
There are a couple of context clues that everyone is missing. How did this girl know to find the wife at Ralph's? There's a problem with that. I mean, yeah, I shop at Trader Joe's, but you can catch me at, the one in downtown, the one in Westchester. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did she know that this woman was going to be at Ralph's?
Like, we remember because the wife was confronted by the other woman saying your husband's cheating in the parking lot of Ralph's.
So you're saying she was following her, or she knows her routine?
Something is up there. Now, I believe that the reason he was able to identify her and, say, oh, I think she's the one he's cheating with, which is why he's so certain that his friend's marriage should have broken up or engagement, because he's the one she's cheating with. And now it's to the point where this blonde with the glasses is like, look, your man is cheating, and it's with me, basically. That's all I think was left out of that conversation.
So, Sherlock, just so I'm clear here, we think that the woman who approached the wife in the Ralph's parking lot was the woman that the husband was cheating on with?
Bingo.
So he was sleeping with both women in the parking lot?
Technically,
is that an easier way to say it?
Not at that moment, but yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think that, yes.
You do make a good point. How was she just was she following her at the grocery store? I was just there at the grocery store parking lot at the right time.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden, and if this incident with the breakup of the engagement was so long ago, why now? Why? Because the wife is, oh, yeah, I remember that. No, this is something current.
Oh,
it's not.
That's the big kicker right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you guys are spot on a lot of times. It's a little iffy at other times. But
equally not as much sometimes.
With this Roses, I said, listen, I'll have to call in because Ryan felt some skepticism, but he didn't get there. So.
Well, I did feel something's wrong. I did not think he was cheating, but I hear what you're saying. What do you do? I'm just curious. What is your occupation?
I'm a clothing designer.
That's what I thought. All right. Well done. Thanks for calling.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
I mean, she's really giving context clues.
Oh, yeah.
We are just talking about what you do. This kind of came from the Ryan's Roses, but the broad stroke is what do you do when you know that someone close to you, a sibling or a good friend, is being cheated on? What do you do with that information when you know that by sharing it could really turn things upside down?
Right.
Danielle in Inglewood, so your best friend's boyfriend cheated, right?
Yes. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, good morning. Good
Hi.
morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
I'm sorry. Yes, yes, he
Okay.
did.
So what? Tell me. So your best friend. I gotta follow. This is like I gotta follow this with the pen. So your best friend's boyfriend, okay, cheated and got another girl pregnant.
Oh.
Yes.
And you found out. You knew that she was being cheated on.
Yes, I knew it, and I felt so bad when I found out. I felt horrible. I didn't know what to do. I even asked my parents, what do I do? They told me to stay out of it.
It's the easy way out and to cause no trouble. But you didn't listen to your parents, did you?
No, I didn't.
So
And
what'd you do?
What she told him, and what happened when you shared the news?
When I shared the news, she did not believe me. She got her boyfriend on the phone. He was denying everything. And I felt so bad, but I was like, I felt like I did the best thing that I should do because it was my friend. I just followed my heart. And we weren't friends for a while. But eventually we started talking again, and it all came out that it really was true and that he did get the girl pregnant.
Oof,
wow.
So she found out the truth.
Listen,
And they ended up breaking up.
you are a good, proactive friend.
Yeah.
There are other
Thank you.
friends that are just like not my problem kind of friends, and they just stay out of it.
Well, how could you go day after day after day knowing this information, though, and then hanging out with your friend?
Yeah.
I feel like no matter what, you'd have to say something.
Exactly. The only other thing I could think, as an adult now, because I was really young when this happened, was maybe, I don't know, you give an anonymous note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, listen, I think in your case you did the right thing. And Danielle, I'm so glad you called with enthusiasm this morning. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Love you
There
guys.
she is.
Bye.
Now, quickly, Daniela is on the line in L.A., and she's a psychotherapist and dating expert. And you say, Daniela, that cheating is not necessarily a deal breaker, right?
Hi, Ryan. Yes, I'm so glad to be on here. I really appreciated what Danielle said. It sounds like her best friend, this is before they even got married, before they have kids. But once you're married and you have kids, cheating is not necessarily, it's the symptom of a greater problem. And both individuals have a chance to make their relationship even deeper if they can rise above their egos. It does not have to be all or nothing.
It's a very logical statement that you make, because I do think you can be right if the individuals can handle themselves and their emotions. And I think that is where I would have a very profound struggle.
Many people do. Many people do, and it's not like it's going to happen overnight, that all of a sudden you're going to say, I forgive you, and let's go back at it. But it does, it opens up bigger wounds.
But you say it's a symptom of loneliness, or a symptom of not connecting, or what other things are happening?
When someone cheats on someone else, they're not thinking about the other person. They're not thinking like, oh, I'm going to cheat and hurt them. They're trying to fill a need. Maybe they don't feel appreciated. Maybe they're trying to be one up. Who knows? And I'm not saying this at all justifies that. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that people are human, and they sometimes act before thinking, and it can often be impulsive and not even have any emotional meaning. Mm-hmm. And people need to consider that.
Heavy.
I really think if anyone's going through this in this moment, that maybe like karma is the reason you're hearing Daniela right now, because maybe you shouldn't give up. Maybe you should. Maybe you're hearing this call on this day because you're going through it, because you shouldn't give up when you're struggling with making that decision right now in your life. Like if there's one person right now in Southern California going through this, and you hear this call, maybe it sinks in. Maybe you can work it out. All right. Well, this is expert advice, by the way. Danielle is a pro. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to add to that. I was given the honor as Ellie's premier divorcee success coach. So I actually work a lot with couples who've ended it because of cheating, and they are regretting it because divorce, I mean, every 9 seconds, there's someone divorcing, and sometimes marriages can be saved if you're willing to listen to each other.
What is the divorce rate 50% or higher?
Well, I mean, they're saying it's higher. Millennials are not getting married anymore. They don't really have some great examples around them.
Told you guys I was a millennial over here.
Told you
guys I was a millennial. Cusp millennial.
Yeah, marriage is not what it used to be. We need to redefine marriage as long-term partnership and what that entails. Because marriage, as we've known it, is not really working out for a lot of people today. And if we can talk about what makes a long-term relationship and focus on that, not necessarily the marriage, then I think we will have better success.
Interesting.
I agree.
Great.
I like that.
Great conversation. Daniela, thanks for calling.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Happy to come back anytime.
Okay, don't eat any avocados. We need you.
Okay.
There's a recall. We were talking to Daniela a few minutes ago, psychotherapist, dating expert.
Mm-hmm.
Who says that we should not give up when we're cheated on because it's a symptom of a deeper issue that could be resolved. And that when someone cheats, they're not trying to hurt somebody, they're just missing something. There's a void. And I said, well, maybe in this moment, Daniela, with you calling with that kind of guidance and advice, maybe in this moment there's somebody listening right now going through this and serendipitously or through karma, they're hearing you say that today, which means they shouldn't give up when they thought maybe they were about to give up. And then D called in Los Angeles, and you're currently trying to decide if you want to forgive your husband for cheating, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, it happened a while ago in October. We had just took the kids to the pumpkin patch, and I, posted a picture. So, long story short, over a year ago, after we had our second kid, he asked me for a divorce. I tried to kind of work things out. He said he didn't want to work it out, and I was a stay-at-home mom. So I went and I got a job. I got a car. I was doing really good. And then August, he's like, hey, I want my family back. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's work on it. October, this girl messages me on Instagram, and she says my husband's full name, and she's just like, he's a liar. And I'm like, can you elaborate? Because all people lie. That doesn't make any sense. And she sends me pictures of them two together in matching sweatshirts, and she starts calling my kids names, but not their full names. They're nicknames, only names that we call them.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah, you remember those outfits? And she described the outfits. She's like, yeah, I bought those. He came home with those outfits and said he bought it for the kids. Easter baskets, a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, okay, did you guys sleep together? And she's like, well, what do you think? And I'm like, well, that doesn't really tell me anything. And she's like, just going on and on and on. I asked him about it, and he says that it's some girl that I guess from some guy he used to be friends with, I guess his baby mama, and supposedly she's his best friend. And I'm like, dude, we've been together for how long, and we're married? I've never known about this girl. She didn't come to our wedding. Who is this person that's supposed to be your best friend? Because you know all of my friends, and I thought I knew all of your friends. And, she kept, bringing up stuff, different arguments we had. She knew where I worked, the city that I worked in, all kinds of stuff. And he just kept saying, no, we didn't do anything. You sure? Because it sure does seem like we did.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're in, March? And we're still having issues because I'm trying to figure out, do I stay for my kids? Do I stay for myself? Or do I just leave it alone? And listening to her, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just try.
Wow.
I don't know.
I think look, I always think that everything happens for a reason, cliche, I know, but you're going through that and you heard her say that, and maybe you should take a moment, because what she was trying to say was, let's say your husband is cheating, but he's not trying to do it to hurt you. He's doing it for some other reason, and trying to figure out what that reason is may be more beneficial than emotionally reacting to something else because you do have kids, right? So,
right.
You still haven't determined whether or not for sure he's not admitted to cheating yet?
No, he says that he did it. And I a small part of me, I really do believe him, because she wouldn't even answer. And I just feel like if I hit up another female and I'm like, hey, I slept with your husband, I'm going to give receipts.
Like, I will let you know everything. She wouldn't even allow me to, like, even like call her on the phone while he was there. He wouldn't even call her. So I'm not exactly sure. I would say that I'm sure that he spent a lot of time with her, but I cannot, like, honestly tell you, like, yes, right, I think they slept together.
Why don't you take the advice Daniela gave and in your own way use it for the moment to say to your husband, this is not going to break us, but I want to get to the root of what's going on. And if it happened or it didn't happen, let's talk about it. And if it did or didn't, let's talk about why. But I'm not going to let it break us. Because maybe that's a way to try and take a step in the direction of keeping it together.
I think that's a good idea. Because I honestly thought about doing the Ryan's Roses, but he listens to it with me in the morning. So I'm like, that's not going to work. He's not going to fall for that.
All right. Why? I think you should not let it break yet and see if you can get, really to the root of what's going on.
Exactly.
Dee, I'm glad you called.
I think that's what I need. I need that. So that's the only way I'm going to be able to get over it.
All right. Well, keep us posted, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, the woman does know a lot, but maybe there's nothing going on. But I also think that Daniela was on the air while Dee was going through this for the Dee to not give up yet.
It is interesting.
To be in that situation. So
you gotta just sit. You gotta sit down. It's all about communication. It's all about like you said.
Sissany,
No,
you say that. You say that. It's so impossible.
Like
sometimes.
what you just said, getting down to the root of it.
I know.
There's something deeper than why people cheat. It's like, what is it in your relationship that's lacking?
And it's so hard to be mature enough to do that.
Yeah,
and not just react
emotionally.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been working late a lot. I didn't think much of it because it's a busy time of year. Anyway, the other night he sends me an audio message by accident. I wanted to send it to you guys, but then it was gone and I couldn't play it anymore. It was clearly him getting into an Uber or a Lyft with someone named Kylie. I distinctly heard him say, "For Kylie?" And then I heard someone confirm it. And then a car door shut. It was very clear. When he got home around 11, which was already very late, he told me he was in the office all night. So why would he have been going somewhere with someone named Kylie around 7?
Weird.
I'd love to know the truth. And the audio message, have you ever accidentally had your record or hit record?
Sure, like a butt dial almost, but like you recorded like at the text message.
Yeah. Well, let me get Ella on the line in Norwalk. Ella, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
Hi. So this is really interesting. You're sure you heard around 7 him getting into a car or someone named Kylie around, right?
Yeah, totally. It was really weird. He was definitely getting into like I don't know, an Uber or something with someone named Kylie. Like I definitely heard him say "for Kylie," like like he was like confirming with the driver.
Yeah.
And then I just heard the car door shut, and that was the end of the message.
And you're saying he got home around 11 and he said he was at the office?
Yeah, he said he was in the office all night. So, like, I don't know why he would have been going somewhere around 7 with somebody named Kylie.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really make any sense to me.
Okay, do this for me. Hold on for 1 second. What we are going to do is come back and get into the Roses call, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you got it. 1 second. Ella is worried about her husband messing around on her.
Yeah.
She thinks that he was out with someone named Kylie when he said he was at the office all night. We're going to call him. Let's just make the call. Ella, how long have you been married?
We've been married for a couple of years. We have a 1-year-old daughter, actually.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I don't know if you know how this works, but Sissany is going to call him. You're going to be on the line. You're going to hear everything. Be very, 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 very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. And she's just going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out. I mean, obviously, he should send them to you. He should be top of mind, and that's what we're looking for. But we'll see if he sends them to Kylie or someone else, and then we'll ask some more questions, and we'll tell him that he's on the air and try and get to the bottom of it for you.
Okay.
All right? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay. We're going to do it right now. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm looking for David.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, David. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from Norwalk's Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good.
We're actually a new flower shop right here off the 5 on Imperial. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. So you've been selected at random. And if there's anybody in your life that you would love to send flowers to, all I need is the name of the person and we can get them out by lunchtime.
Oh, really? I mean, it's like completely free?
They're free. Yeah, I don't need credit card info or billing info or anything like that, any cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We just do this once a week.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That's awesome.
Okay, who would you like to send the flowers to?
Could you just send them to me?
Send them to you?
Yeah. And, I'll take care of it.
We can deliver them to wherever, honestly. Even in L.A., Orange County, we can just deliver them to the recipient, so you don't have to do it.
No, I mean, you can just send them to me. I'll take care of it. I can make my own card,
All right, so you don't want me to write the card at all? You don't have a wife or anybody that you'd want to send them to?
No, I'll take care of it. Just send them to 3458 East Washington.
Okay. Hang on one second.
David, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've been asked to call you by someone very close to you.
Really?
And it's your wife, Ella, who's on the phone. It sounded a little sketchy, you having those flowers addressed to you. Could you explain?
I mean, yeah, I was going to take care of it.
Well, okay. Well, we'll take care of that. So why are you sending them addressed to you?
I mean, I just thought it would be easier that way.
So I got to ask you, David, Ella, your wife, has asked us to call you because she knows that you were out with Kylie the other night when you said you were at the office. So you might as well just tell her what's going on.
Oh, with Kylie? No, you mean Kyle.
No, I mean Kylie.
No. It's Kyle. Kyle and I had to go to the warehouse real quick.
Wait a minute. You told me you were in the office all night, though, not the warehouse. It's two different places.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I forgot about the trip to the warehouse. What's the big deal? What's going on here?
Well, Ella thinks that you're... So are you cheating on her with Kyle?
What? I'm not cheating on... No, I'm not cheating on anybody.
Well, I mean, Ella, you explained. She feels like you were lying to her about being at the office and that you were out with someone named Kyle or Kylie and something's going on.
No, Kyle's just a new guy. He started back in March. He's an awesome dude.
Why not just send the roses directly to your wife?
Look, I just thought I would do it. I'd take care of it, easier that way for me.
Sounds a little sketchy.
So, David,
I don't even know who this is, this guy Kyle. I've never heard you talk about him. If I ask Andrew about a new employee named Kyle, he's gonna tell me that he knows who this person is.
I mean, I don't know if Andrew's met Kyle yet. They don't really have a reason to even work together. So, I mean,
but okay. Well, what about Dana? What about she's your office manager. She would know him for sure, right?
Dana? I mean, probably, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't understand why you're not sure. Who is Kylie? You're making this up right now. There can't be this person if nobody knows who he is. Who is Kylie?
Oh, it's Kyle. Look, calm down.
David, calm down. No one wants to hear those words. Let me just ask you point blank 2 questions. Are you cheating on your wife with Kylie?
No, of course not.
Okay. Are you cheating on your wife with Kyle?
No.
Well, you're very defensive about both. So, I mean, Ella, you know your husband better than I.
I just don't even know what to think right now. I don't feel like you're telling me the truth. You're just, how would nobody in your office know who this person is?
Look, I can't even believe you're doing this, and I can't even talk about this right now. I'm at work. We'll talk about it later, okay? Put me on the radio. I can't do this right now.
All right. Well, Ella, we're going to let you both go, and you can follow up with him, obviously, in person. But you know him better than anyone. So good luck getting to the bottom of it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You take care. So what do you think on that?
Something's up. Whether it's Kylie, Kyle, he's lying. Oh, no.
No, I mean, I don't know. It's plausible that there's a guy named Kyle that works with him, that they had to go to the warehouse. It's plausible.
Why wouldn't anybody at his work know this guy? Why wouldn't he just be, yeah, of course they know him because he works here.
I don't know. If you ask me, like, what I did yesterday, I don't know if I'd remember where I went. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not about what you did. It's about an actual human being.
I know, but I need to be reminded. Oh, yeah, I was there. That's right. You know, it's like, I don't know. I didn't. He was very defensive. I'll give him that. But it is possible that there's a dude named Kyle that he works with. Mm-hmm. It's not impossible.
Well, he was very quick to not send the roses to anybody but himself.
Well, that to me is the biggest red flag. I don't know why. Well, why would that be so easy? Why is it easier to send the flowers to yourself?
Because then he can just get them at work and take them home to his wife. So
or
he
to
can
Kylo.
Deliver.
Or to Kyle or Kylie.
He can give them to whoever he wants.
I mean, that part threw me off a bit, but it's both scenarios to me are kind of likely. Let's go back to Ryan's Roses here. It was a few minutes ago, a public service, a last resort. Don't come to us first as a last resort. I want to make that. I think people wanted us to reiterate that.
Mm-hmm.
So we just heard from Ella and her husband, David, and she thinks that her husband was out with a woman named Kylie because she heard an audio message of them getting into an Uber or a Lyft. And he's like, no, I was at work, and that was a guy named Kyle who works with me. We had to run out to the warehouse. Okay. But he didn't send, here's the thing. When we ask, who do you want to send the roses to? I don't know what married person wouldn't say their wife unless something's going on.
Totally.
But even if something's going on, you would definitely say your wife because out of guilt.
I even asked him, don't you want to send these to your wife or somebody special or anything like that?
But he wanted to send them to him.
Yeah.
You guys, because then he could hold them himself and deliver them like the hero.
So he said it was easier to have the roses sent to him. I think that is strange. Look, I've sent roses to people.
Yeah.
Right? And I like to send roses to people.
It's the same effect.
The right people.
Mm-hmm.
The right person. But I've never thought about sending them to me to make it easier.
No, it makes it harder.
Unless I was sending them to the table where we were going to have dinner.
Right? See?
But then I would have to carry them. So someone else would have to get them there first.
And how are you going to bring them in the car? They're gonna,
No, someone's got to drop them off. I would ask Tanya to drop them off first.
Yeah.
Would you do that for me?
For sure.
If I had a date, would you take flowers to the table? And would you leave a card and everything?
Totally.
All right, I'm going to remember that.
Okay, please do.
I'll put it in my notes page. So, Marty, what do you think about David? Do you believe his alibi that he was with Kyle and they ran an errand to the warehouse? Or do you think that he was out with a woman named Kylie and he's lying to his wife?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ryan's Roses, but I just feel like this shouldn't be anybody's first or second step.
Well, I think, when we first started it, I remember saying, and I probably don't say it as often as I should, but I remember saying, don't use this as a first anything. This is a last resort.
Yeah, I remember you saying that a lot,
like,
actually.
I say it all the time.
Why don't you say it anymore?
We've been doing it for a long time. I figure, if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, if you don't know, now you know.
But we do say, and we did say, the premise was this is a last resort. This is a public service and a last resort. Matter of fact, put that up on the wall. I'll start saying it.
Yeah.
I'll start saying it.
Put it on the whiteboard.
No, I'm not going to get you. I don't get you wrong. But anytime anyone says "don't get me wrong," something bad's coming.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, but that sucks.
Right. No. I mean, I just feel like, with a marriage, especially, like, communication between husband and wife is a personal thing.
You heard it. Do you think he's cheating on his wife, or do you think he's just complacent and lazy?
I think he's definitely doing something shady.
Mm-hmm.
It was shady that he said. Why would someone send roses to themselves?
Well, I know. I mean, it's just such a, it feels like he was gaslighting her, to be honest. Making her paranoid and everything, but I
still don't know what that means.
Yeah, me too. I always I think I know, but then I forget.
Everyone keeps using it, and I'm still totally confused. Yeah. What is it?
It's from the movie, like when the husband dims the lights and the wife is like, the lights are flickering, and he's like, no, it's just you, and he does it on purpose, and she feels paranoid, but you should definitely listen to your gut. If you feel like something's up, it probably is.
Okay. Well, every time someone uses that, I'm like, totally.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't really totally know what it means.
It's
Let me
like
see the
trickery,
definition.
like you make them think something that's really not.
All right. Well, thank you, Marty, for calling. We appreciate you.
What is it called?
Thank you, Ryan.
It's gaslighting. Yeah. Bye. You have a great day. It's gaslighting.
Okay, got
the
it.
definition.
Mm-hmm.
To manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. Oh, so it's tricking them into thinking they're crazy.
Yes.
Right.
But I don't know why I
just-
can't associate gaslighting with that.
It's manipulating.
In a sentence.
Yeah.
In the first episode, Karen Valentine is being gaslighted by her husband.
Yeah, it's like what happened right now.
That's like me saying to you guys, did you guys just feel that earthquake? And then you're like, no, we didn't feel an earthquake. And I'm like, totally, we just had an earthquake. How did you not feel that? And I'm like,
Would you be gaslighting us about an earthquake?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was not a great example, but that's exactly what it is.
I think it would be more like, what's his name? Lucky Charms?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Lucky Charms the other night out?
Yeah.
Wasn't he
saw him with
who was
somebody.
he? Wow. He was with that woman.
Did you see?
Looked like they were
Did you know?
very...
No, he was
Did
with
you know
me.
that? Oh, you didn't
No.
know? No, he wasn't. Not when we saw
Not
him.
the whole night.
Oh, it was before?
In the first episode, Karen Valentine was out with Lucky Charms. I don't know.
It's a very simple concept. I don't know.
But there's some expressions and some words that still stump me.
Yeah. Totally.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, it's Aaron. He's on the line. We're going to call his wife. He says, my wife, listen to this. He says, my wife had an old coworker in town for work. She went to dinner with him and a few other friends, but for whatever reason, all the friends didn't go. Without asking her directly, I'm pretty sure it was just the two of them. Then, a few nights later, she said she had plans with some other girlfriends. I asked her where she was going, and she mentioned a place downtown. Well, I did some digging and found out that is where he was for work. Later on that night, I checked her phone location, and it was at a hotel downtown.
No.
I called the hotel and found out he was staying there.
Oh.
I think she went out with him both nights, apparently. May have slept with him, stayed over, or at least went back to his room. That's from Aaron in Corona.
It's tough.
Aaron, I almost feel the feeling you probably felt when you saw on her phone that she was at his hotel. I mean, that is a gut-dropping feeling.
Yeah, it's awful.
So, have you addressed this with your wife?
No, I haven't. I haven't said
So
anything.
she doesn't know that you're on to her?
No. No.
All right. So I think we have I guess we have everything we need.
Well, how would you suggest? We offer flowers because the majority of the time it's men that we're calling. So do you have any ideas that we could do? Is there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, why don't you just call her up, say that a coworker guy, a parent coworker, wants to send her some flowers, and find out where to send them to,
Okay.
where she wants them sent.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
And what's his name so I can have that?
Frank.
Okay, that works.
All right.
Okay.
Hang on one sec. We'll make this call. We're about to call Aaron's wife, and you're going to offer roses from Frank, who's the guy that Aaron, thinks she was staying with at his hotel downtown.
Right.
While she was supposed to be at some work thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Aaron, how long you been married to your wife?
We've been married for like 8 years.
What's her name? So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you got my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, and we're going to right now.
All right.
And we're going to ask you to be quiet on the phone until we come in and tell her she's on the air, and then we'll both ask her questions. Sisney's going to offer the opportunity to have flowers sent somewhere from Frank. And we're going to see what happens, right?
All right.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elena?
Yes.
Hi, Elena. My name is Holly. I'm calling from the Royal Flower. We're actually right on Main Street near the Sprouts. Do you know where that is?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, I'm calling because I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling because you are actually going to receive some flowers today. I would love to send them out by lunchtime. Yeah, they're from Frank. And we had a little glitch in our system, so I have your phone number and I have the flowers that we're supposed to get you, but the delivery address for whatever reason got erased, so I just don't have that. And I wanted to know where we could send these, whether it be your work or your home.
I don't really think that's a good idea for you to send it to my address. Let me give you my friend Jackie's address to send it to. That will probably be better.
Okay. So just so you know, it's going to be a very heavy arrangement. So
okay.
We'll just once it's at Jack, and you're going to need help transporting it to wherever else you're going to take them, unless you're going to leave them at Jackie's.
Yeah.
Is that still fine? Okay.
Just leave them at Jackie's. It's totally good. It's totally cool. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Elena, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. It's Ryan Seacrest, and your husband Aaron is on the line. Can you explain what's going on with Frank, Tim?
Hi, Elena. Yeah, why is it a bad idea to have the flowers sent home?
Well, because he's actually jealous about it, and so I just figured that instead of you getting your crazy idea, because you know how you are, just to go ahead and send it over to Jackie's. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's on my way home.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I did a little bit of research, and I found out, you said you were going out with him to dinner and a few friends. Well, they never showed up. Later on, you tell me you're going out again, and I'm starting to feel like something's going on, right? Well, I call up our mutual friend and see on Instagram that she wasn't even with you.
Okay, she canceled last minute. Okay.
Yeah, right. But she said that you ended up going, so.
Yeah, we did. We ended up going, and I mean, I can't help that people cancel last minute. That's not my fault. I mean, it was a group of people going, and people canceled.
How about when I check your phone and it says you're at a hotel?
Yeah, I'm at the hotel bar, babe. What are you talking? Okay. We just ended up going to the bar that was near his hotel because it just didn't make any sense. He didn't get a place out here yet. There's a new job downtown, and we just went to that hotel bar. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is why, I mean, he decided to send roses because...
Do you have with them?
What are you talking about? No.
You don't understand what I said?
No. Babe, why do you continue to do this? This is why I cannot say
why?
He's just a cool person. That's it.
He's a cool person. I don't think so.
Hey, Elena, just so we're clear here, we understand that Aaron saw on your phone that you were in his hotel room twice.
Yeah, exactly.
So how can you explain? Well, he said it was on the Find My Tracker thingy, whatever, dealio. How can you explain it?
Well, okay, look, we went to the hotel bar. You know what I mean? And
for two nights?
Yeah, and just eat. It's a cool bar. I mean, we all...
And then go on.
You know, this is just ridiculous. Like, I can't even believe that you would do something like this. Like, really?
Lena, we've been together a long time.
Yeah,
I know you.
So
you know
what?
me.
You
know what I do.
I can't help the fact that he's a coworker. This is why I can't talk to you about anything anymore. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, we went to the hotel bar and actually used the restroom. And the restroom was messed up and down in the lobby. So he's like, oh, well, I don't just use my bathroom.
So you go up to his room.
He didn't even come up with me. He just gave me the key to go use the restroom because they were fixing it. They were cleaning it or something.
Yeah, right. The standard?
Like, why? Like, yeah, they were. He just said, here, take my key and use the restroom. So what?
Yeah, right. I don't think so.
Aaron, I think you may have the right to be jealous here and asking all these questions. I think you sound annoyed or resentful here in a way. Do you want to be married to Elena?
No, I love Elena. We've been married.
Well,
I'm just asking. Here's the thing. There's a breakdown here, and Elena, I don't know. I don't love that you're at the hotel where he's staying. I mean,
I don't love that you were so comfortable with Frank sending you flowers.
And just going to Jackie's.
He's a nice guy. Like, he sends Jackie flowers too. I'm not the only one he sends flowers to.
All right. Well, it's a little. Hey, can we just agree it's a little murky, right? It's a little murky. I don't see the bottom of the pond here. So
I don't either.
We're gonna let Aaron and Elena go. You guys should figure this out together through private dialogue.
This is ridiculous.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think it's ridiculous.
No, you're just jealous. That's it.
Well, I don't know that he's not wrong to be a little jealous.
Well, can he come along to your meetings from now on?
Yeah, he wants to. I always invite him, please, and he does it. And then he sits there and he accuses me of this is what happened.
All right. Well, you guys sort it out and discuss it. We're going to let you go. Okay. Thank you. To me, it doesn't sound like Aaron wants to be in that marriage. He just has a little chip. And she not acting in the... I don't know. There's a
lot we don't know. Yeah.
But...
murky was the best way to describe it. It's
it's the lake you don't want to swim in.
Yeah.
It is Seacrest and Sissany with you. Thanks for having us on. I don't know what to say about the Ryan's Roses. You had Aaron, who was upset that his wife was spending time at a coworker's hotel bar 2 nights in a row. He knows so because he tracked her phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great. She says, hey, what am I supposed to do? He's a coworker. Then Sissany calls and offers her roses from Frank, the other guy, and she seems to accept them, but says send them to Jackie.
Yeah, she was already being kind of fishy.
But she seemed really okay with accepting the flowers, didn't she?
Almost like she wasn't surprised. She's like, okay, cool, wow. Like, it wasn't like, what? Why is he sending me? Like, that's so weird. Like, that should have been her reaction.
So she says, look, I was just at his hotel bar because he's a coworker or his business, whatever.
It started with the bar, and then she goes, but the bathroom wasn't broken, so then I had to go up to his room. It's like she kept adding things.
I don't know about you, but going into someone's room is completely uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
I would, even if you guys said, oh, you can use my bathroom, I don't know that I would.
I feel ya.
Kara, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Super good. So you're a therapist?
I am, yes.
So what do you think? You're a therapist, and you heard all this. What do you gather from it?
Honestly, it sounds to me like there's a bigger issue that's going on here, and there seems to be a lot of mistrust happening. And she had made a comment at one point where she said, Jackie gets flowers too, kind of suggesting or alluding to the fact that she's received them from this guy before. And maybe that is maybe she's getting a type of affection or something from this other guy, this old coworker, that she's not feeling that she's receiving from her husband. There's something called love languages. There's 5 of them, I think. It's which love language?
We know.
You know.
Tanya, it's called curriculum here.
Yeah. So yeah, and I wonder if maybe they're just not speaking the same one, or they're not.
I definitely think they're not speaking the same one. I'm not. He says he loves her. I think your expert opinion might be right. They may not be the right match for each other, and this is just this is like the universe giving them a reason to start focusing on why they are speaking different languages of love. Michelle with 2 L's, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Do you think he's a super jealous person?
I totally think he's a super jealous person. I mean, who just tracks their wife's phone every time they leave the house? Like, if he had these reservations, he should have said something, but he wouldn't have, clearly, because she already thinks he's jealous. But I think, on the other hand, Elena kind of gets off on making him jealous. Like, she was not apologetic whatsoever.
No, she was touching his points, winding him up.
Right, exactly, yeah. And it doesn't even seem like this is the first time that this has happened. Like, he's clearly already kind of suspicious of her.
I just don't.
And she goes to his hotel room not once but twice and doesn't say anything to her husband about it.
That's
so
strange.
she's hiding something.
All bad signs.
Definitely.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much. We can conclude that we don't like it.
Ooh, and one more thing that we didn't catch?
No, because we didn't catch it.
Well, she didn't ask I could have sent him to her work. If it's so open, why not send him to work? Apparently, she's hiding this relationship with so-and-so.
She's definitely pursuing a path that I'm not comfortable with. But I also thought he was not so nice, in a way, with his tone. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. All right, let's get to Ryan's Roses. This is from Mike in Chino Hills. He says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, You got to really listen in on this. My wife spent last weekend with their girlfriends. When she came home, I grabbed her clothes out of her suitcase. I threw them in the rest of our laundry.
Cute.
Mike, thanks for coming on with us. I appreciate it. What did you find in your wife's laundry after the girls' trip?
Well, I took out the clothes, put them in the laundry, and when I was folding it, there was this oversized T-shirt in there, which is not my T-shirt, and this doesn't belong to anybody in our house. And I'm going, well, what the hell is this, right? And I thought, well, she was away for a weekend with the girlfriends, and it's like nobody of her friends would wear a shirt that size.
It was a dude shirt?
Definitely was a dude shirt. Yeah.
But how do you know she didn't purchase it that weekend? I mean, like the oversized shirt look is really in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure it is. But this was an older shirt. It
was like worn.
Exactly.
That's also
right. Yeah, but I don't know. It had a band on it that she doesn't even listen to. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't.
Oh, it's a band shirt.
That's kind of the style right now. I wouldn't be surprised if she bought this at a department store. I've seen these like vintage
I've seen
looking.
Def Leppard. I made a purchase of a Def Leppard shirt.
Oh, you did. I actually remember you wearing that.
Yeah. But it's like
I realized it was a woman's.
So I just kind of thought, okay, something is going on here.
Planet Blue or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, hold on one sec. We're going to make the call next. I didn't realize that Planet Blue was sold only women's T-shirts because they were very cool. Did you know that?
Is that the one you wore to the Christmas party?
Possibly.
That was like 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
no, it's not that one. This one was new season.
Oh, jeez.
But I didn't know Planet Blue. The shirts looked like they were for everybody. All right, Mike is on the line. So Mike found a men's T-shirt in his wife's luggage after a girls' weekend. That's what we know. He thinks that she is cheating on him. And so, Mike, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then her name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Mike, did you take matters into your own hands a little bit and try and find out who this guy might have been?
Exactly, yeah. Like, I went on her Facebook and Instagram, and I noticed that none of her friends who she was traveling with had posted anything from this weekend.
Okay.
Right? So what's going on there, right? And so it's like, then I started, thinking, she's been hanging around with this guy, Jeff, at work a lot, right? And it's like, oh, okay, maybe they're doing projects together. I don't know, right? And then a few times when I've been there, we meet for lunch or something when I have a day off or whatever, and this guy, Jeff, is there, and he's just like So it's like, I don't know. I just kept thinking, there's something fishy going on here. There's a reason why he doesn't like me.
Okay. Mike, be very quiet. What are we going to do, Sissany?
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically confront her about having a delivery from Jeff and see how she reacts.
Okay.
Good.
So, Mike, be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. Here we go. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Stella?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Stella. My name is Courtney. I'm calling from CC's Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So I've got some good news. We actually have a delivery scheduled for you today to arrive this afternoon from Jeff. And I just wanted to confirm the address as to where you wanted this delivered. If you want, that was the only thing that we didn't have on file for whatever reason.
Oh my God. I can't believe you're sending me flowers.
It's a good thing then, I'm assuming. Okay.
No, yeah, I'm not sure where to send them. A little tricky. Let me think. And I can give you my work address.
Are you sure you want them at work? It's a really big arrangement. You might want them just at home at this point, because to transport them in the car from your work to the house.
I don't know. Flowers. Okay. I don't know if I should get them to my house. My work would probably be better. I'll just keep them there.
Stella?
Yeah?
I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Who is Jeff?
What's going on?
It's exactly the right question. Who is Jeff? And why are you so excited? Why are you so giddy that Jeff is sending you flowers?
Who is this?
My name is Ryan. Who is this? Who is this? Is this Mike's wife, Stella?
Yes, Stella.
That's Mike.
Yeah, I knew something was going on here. Jeff?
Do you want to explain, Stella, why you were so excited? And also, Stella, was Jeff's T-shirt in your suitcase?
She's gone.
She hung up?
She hung up.
Mike, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
She hung up
Yeah,
on us.
I knew.
All right, look.
I figured she would.
Your hunch is correct. It sounds like that probably was his T-shirt. If it wasn't, she's got something going with Jeff.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I mean, I knew it.
Can I ask you a question? Are you going to address Jeff?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to him, and I'm going to let him know that he crossed the line.
All right. Well, good luck, Mike. I'm sorry about that.
Good luck.
Yeah, but thank you guys for helping me get to the bottom of this.
Well, good luck, Mike. Take care. So that was obvious. So was it a mistake that the T-shirt was in the luggage? Just overlooking that?
It's almost like she wanted to get caught.
Or was she's been hanging out with this guy at work, then the T-shirt's in the luggage? Was she leaving breadcrumbs?
Yeah, I think she wanted to get caught. She wanted a way out.
All right, so we think she's guilty.
So sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. Ryan and Ellen, my husband and I, are really good friends with another couple. The husband of that couple called me the other day and told me that she thinks his wife and my husband are sleeping together. He said he saw some text between the two of them on her phone, and this is the conclusion he has drawn. He wants us to confront them, and I think we should come to you guys because I think it's the best way to do it. It's from Roxanne in Northridge. Let's get to Roxanne. Roxanne, how shocked were you to hear from the husband here that there may be an affair going on between your husband and his wife?
I don't know. I still have no words. I can't believe it.
What did he say he found in the text messages that were so incriminating?
Well, he said he saw like videos, like jokes and like smiley faces and like funny stuff, and they were just like, she would just call him back like, "Oh, you silly," and like things like that. But we don't even text, It's just not our thing. We talk on the phone or we talk in person. And
how long have you known this other couple? How close are you guys?
We do everything. She was my bridesmaid.
She was your bridesmaid? The other woman was your bridesmaid? This woman who could sleep with your husband was your bridesmaid?
Yes.
Who has kids? Do you have kids?
No. I'm still studying.
And do they have kids?
No.
No kids. All right. It's really interesting because you've got a situation where two couples are very close, and they've been close for a long time. Matter of fact, Roxanne, who wrote us the email, her bridesmaid is this other woman. Now, here's the situation. They're friends, and the husband of the other couple calls Roxanne and says, "Hey, I think I've seen text messages, and I think that your husband and my wife, your former bridesmaid, are having an affair together." That's what this is. Two close couples, and is there something going on? Okay, Roxanne, we're going to make this phone call. Patty's going to come in here, and she's going to offer roses. She's going to offer them to your husband, and we're going to find out who he sends them to.
Okay.
And what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Now, I need to know something. What is the name of the wife of this other couple? What's her name, the woman that was your bridesmaid?
Karen. It's Karen.
Karen. Okay. Let's find out who's top of mind, certainly. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is. Go ahead.
Brian, you have permission to call my husband.
On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
All right. Okay. Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Matt?
This is Tim. May I ask who's calling?
Matt, my name is Patty, and I'm calling from Blooms to Petals Flower Shop. How are you?
I'm good. May I ask what this is about?
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free. I'm promoting my delivery service, and I have you as one of my winners. I have 5 winners today, and I can offer you free roses, which you can send to whoever you want today at no charge. All I'm asking from you is to just go to my Facebook page and, just kind of type in how the service was and maybe encourage other people on your Facebook timeline to, order flowers from me. And,
okay.
And they're completely free. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the address, and obviously, a nice, we include a nice handwritten note. That goes
so this
along
isn't
with
going to be like any weird advertising or anything, right? Because I don't want to get I don't know. This seems kind of weird. I don't know. I want to get screwed or anything like that. So no information, no cards or anything like that.
No. I don't need any credit card information. I'm just, I'm doing my best here to kind of get, to promote my flower shop. And I feel like this is the best way to do it by providing a free service for a few of my, of some of my local customers.
Free.
Completely free. I don't need your credit card number. I don't need a check. It's just free. Honestly, I'm only going to ask you 3 questions. Just, the name of the person you're going to send them to,
okay,
the address, and the note.
Okay, cool. I'm going to send them. I guess I can send them to. I can send them to Karen.
That's Karen.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, good job. First try.
And the address. Okay. And can you tell me just what you want to put on the note? And maybe, 1 or 2 lines. Very clean, simple, something nice.
From Whisper Realty, right? And then it's then put, if you ever need anything, give us a call.
Wait, Whisper Realty, like that's in real estate?
Yeah, Realty. So Whisper is in a whisper, and then Realty, Realty.
R-E-L-T-Y.
Yeah, Realty.
And
then did I say it's like if you ever need anything? Yeah, if you ever need anything, give us a call. I think was something along those lines. Yeah.
Matt, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I have your wife.
Hello?
I have your wife Roxanne on the phone, who has told us about your alleged relationship with Karen. What's going on between you and Karen? Obviously, this is her bridesmaid. Are you cheating on your wife with your friend?
No.
Do you work in real estate?
No, I don't work in real estate. No, I'm in social services.
Well, what's with the card? Matt, you just sent these flowers with a ridiculous note to another woman.
Dude, it's just
what's that about?
It's just
it's not just a note.
It's not funny.
Roxanne, did you not hear that? Am I making this up?
No.
Wait, Roxanne, what do you're on the phone. Wait, so look, they're buying a house. It's an inside joke. And then it's just funny. Like at the end, like if you ever need anything, give us a call.
And since when have you just been texting to her? Why?
Wait, what was texting her?
Why are you sending her flowers? Why are you sending her funny messages? What? I don't understand.
The flowers are just a joke. That's all it is. And I mean, why can't we text each other? We're friends.
Well,
We're all
because
friends.
but the texting thing.
Matt, I gotta just ask you: are you screwing around with your wife with this other woman named Karen?
No, of course not. No.
All right. Then why does Karen's husband think you guys are having an affair? She told your wife that.
Wait, Joey, what do you mean? Why
Joey saw text messages that were flirty.
We don't send flirty text messages. We send each other memes.
Just say the truth. Why don't you just say the truth?
This is the truth. We send each other jokes. You know how we joke with each other all the time.
We know the truth. Stop it.
You don't know. There is no truth about me cheating on you.
Okay, you want to go to their house and you want us to talk to them in their face? You want to do that?
You guys are all blowing this way out of proportion. This is crazy. Like, this is just a joke.
Well, then if we are, then you need to straighten it all out.
So, Matt, what if your wife, Roxanne, sent Joey a gift? How would you feel about that? She didn't send it to you. She sent it to Joey, and she put some sort of cute note attached to it. What would that make you think is going on?
Well, first of all, this isn't a cute note, and she could. Joey's our friend. I trust him. I don't have any problems. We hang out with each other. We went to Big Bear not that long ago.
Why do you have to do this?
Look, it seems like no matter what I say, all you want me to say is that I am cheating on you, and I'm not. That is absolutely not the case.
So there's nothing going on
There is
between
nothing
you
going
and
on.
Karen, the woman you just sent the roses to, instead of sending them to your wife. There's nothing going on there.
No, there's nothing going on.
All right.
If you wanted me to change the note now and send...
No, I don't want you to change the note. I think Roxanne wants you to go sit down with the couple this evening and look eye to eye and have this conversation.
Yeah.
I think that would clear the air.
Yes, we're doing that tonight. As soon as you get home, we're going to the house and we're going to talk to them about it.
And bring your phone full of all those messages.
You know, you can, I mean, y'all can look through my phone. All it is jokes.
All right, well, I think
crazy.
you know, you guys know what your plans are this evening. Roxanne, follow through. Make sure everybody sits together in a room and looks at each other. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, Joey is listening, so I'm sure he'll be waiting for us.
All right, well,
He's the one who told you to do this, so I mean, this is crazy.
He didn't tell her to do this.
He
She
did
decided to do this. He said that you guys are having an affair. Listen, Matt,
Exactly.
tonight, all the answers tonight. Roxanne, good luck, sweetheart.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
It's now time for Ryan's Roses. Let's grab Naomi here. So Naomi says, and I'm going to read this again, but Naomi says, I go to the gym. I'm out for an exercise. On my way back, I see my coworker driving away from my street. We live in a cul-de-sac, just a few other houses. So I texted her and asked her what she was doing. She said she wasn't there. I asked my husband if my coworker was here, and he said no, but he looked stressed and he looked agitated. No reason for her to have been on my street. No reason whatsoever. Naomi, thank you for coming on. It sounds like she's lying to you.
Yeah, I'm really concerned about this one because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, the last time they would have ever seen each other was at a Christmas party like 2 years ago. I don't know why Marie would be having an affair with my husband.
Well, okay, so her name is Marie. All right, no, wait. The last time she would have seen your husband would have been 2 years ago, or seen you?
No, I mean, I was trying to put it together, like, when would Marie ever be with my husband? And I don't think they've ever met, but I thought about it, and like 2 years ago there was a Christmas party, and they may have seen each other at that.
But they don't have any exchanges at their work other than the party?
No. My husband doesn't work with me. I work with Marie. She's my coworker.
You work with her. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and yeah.
And you're sure it was her?
Yes, I am 101% that it was her. I mean, she's like a very distinct face.
Let me ask you something, Naomi. I'm guessing you're pretty good at reading people. I don't know what line of work you're in. I don't know how often you see her, but you see her.
Yes.
So what is your vibe of this woman? Do you think she is backstabbing, malicious? Do you think that, do you get a negative energy from her?
I didn't think about it up until now, but I mean, she's very to herself and a little pretty, but I guess I could see this, definitely a part of her that could be backstabbing, and I
so
see it now.
you think she's capable? What I'm getting at is you think she's capable of doing this something to you?
Yes, I do, actually.
Okay, so, and your husband, he was being shifty?
Yes, absolutely. I went in there, and it was just like, I mean, you can tell your significant other how they're acting. You just get the vibe, and he was like very, very stressed out, and not focused at all. And I could see that he was lying.
All right, well, hang on one sec. We are going to call him, but sis, you got to be real confident
Mm-hmm.
if you think you can fit that in when your wife goes for a workout.
Yeah.
I mean, how long is the average workout?
Unless they've been doing this for a while and they're super comfortable with each other.
But still,
so messed up.
that just like, what if she forgot something? What if she didn't? What if she had the treadmill? There was a line.
Yeah. Ugh.
All right, let's come back and make the call here with Naomi and her husband. So it's Ryan's Roses. Naomi's telling us she lives on a cul-de-sac. She said, I saw this coworker of hers leaving her street. Only a couple houses on the street. She thought, that's weird. That seems like my coworker was at the house while my husband was home. I asked my coworker about it. She denied she was there. I asked my husband about it, and he was like acting shifty and agitated and nervous, but said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Naomi, how long have you been married?
Us? We've been married for 2 years.
How long is your workout?
Like an hour.
How far is the gym?
30 minutes. So I jog there for 30 minutes. I do arm workout, all the weight bearing stuff, and then I run back home. So I get my cardio in for an hour.
You must be in great shape. That's big time.
Yeah, but it clears my head and keeps me focused for my job and everything.
What do you do for work?
I'm a real estate agent.
All right, here's what we're going to do, Naomi. We're just going to call your husband, and you're going to hear it. We're going to be on the air. Sissy's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, what he puts on the card, and whoever it is, what that person is to him, okay?
Okay.
So that's as simple as it's going to be. Just stay quiet until you hear us come in and get permission from him and let him know that he's on the air and being broadcast. Now, Sissany is going to do it. Naomi, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Now, remember, her name, the coworker's name, is Marie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Eddie?
Yes.
Hi, Eddie. My name is Sonia. I'm calling from Yaya's Flowers. We're a local flower shop here in Cerritos. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Hi, I'm calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving out a free dozen red roses. Like I said, they're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can even put a quick little note on there.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. How about Naomi? That's my wife. And
your wife.
Send a
What do you wanna
happy
write?
early Valentine's Day.
Love it. Happy early Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay, cute.
Nice.
Oh.
Hey, Eddie, my name is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio now. We've got your lovely Valentine, Naomi, on the line. How are you, Eddie?
Great. How are you?
Good, buddy. Thank you for taking a second to stay on with us here. So Naomi asked us to call you because she thinks you're cheating on her.
Hi, yes, I still think that thing with Marie was a real thing because you were so nervous, and I could definitely tell. And I don't understand why you would send me the roses because obviously you're doing something with this woman, and I just don't get it.
Hold on. So, wait, what? What's going on?
Well, Eddie, her coworker Marie was leaving your cul-de-sac, and so your wife thinks she was with you while your wife was at the gym, and even more, she thinks that maybe you're cheating on her with Marie because you lied about it when she asked you about it.
I saw her driving off.
This is all absolutely insane.
Are you cheating on your wife?
Yes.
Of course not.
He definitely did. He definitely did. I'm telling you. I came home early because my knee was hurting from my workout. And so I definitely came back early and I caught them.
Was Marie at your house, Eddie?
No.
Do you know Marie?
Yes, I do know
When was the last time you saw Marie?
I don't remember.
So, Eddie, let's again, and I ask you again. Were you with Marie on that day when your wife saw Marie leave your home?
Of course not.
So Marie was just dead in the street?
Driving away.
Possible.
She's just there in the cul-de-sac hanging out?
I mean, possible. How do you even know it's her?
I definitely know her face, and I saw her.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say?
I saw her driving away.
I mean, how do you know? Okay, well, how do you know that there's not another person in the world that drives a great Prius?
I never mentioned that she drove a great Prius. That's what
How do you know
Yeah,
she
how do you
drives
know
a
what
great
kind
Prius?
of car she drives?
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Eddie, come on. You know what kind of car she drives? Yet we're told you've only seen her at the holiday party? I mean, Eddie, come on.
Eddie, just come clean.
What's the deal, dude?
I'm sorry. This
all right.
This all just came across to me way too fast here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not cheating on anybody.
Okay, Eddie. All right.
I got what I needed, guys.
All right, Naomi. Good luck.
I mean, this is crazy. Thank you guys so much.
Yep. Bye.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on there.
I think he knew it was us.
Yeah.
He didn't know it was
I
us.
think he did. He was so quick to accept, and he didn't really sound surprised or like fight me on
Why
it.
didn't why wouldn't he hang up then?
Because I think he was trying to send the flowers to his wife to make it look like he's not cheating.
But if he only saw her at the holiday party once or twice or a
And
couple
2
years
years ago, by the way.
and he knows she drives a gray Prius,
There's.
I think we have a problem. It is time for Ryan's Roses. So we decided to do this for the holidays, I guess. Because, what was it?
People want it.
Was it 80-30?
It was 80-30.
So what's that?
80
It's up to
people
110?
called in and 30 people said no.
So 110 people called.
I believe so, yes.
It says, Dear Ryan, my husband has had a female friend back to before we met. It bothered me over the years, but he swears nothing has ever happened between them. They've been friends apparently since college. Lately, she's been calling, and they've been talking a lot because she broke up with her boyfriend.
I don't like it.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
And he says he's the only one she can talk to about it. Thanksgiving weekend, we had a big fight. He stormed out. I was home alone. I got sick to my stomach feeling that he went to her. I drove by her house, and sure enough, the car was out front.
Do we even need to make the call?
No, we're not going to make the call. We're just he's guilty, he's cheating, and that's it. On Thanksgiving weekend, too. So, Annabelle?
Yes.
We think he's cheating.
Yeah.
So why would he be so close to this girl?
Well, I mean, she's been basically a platonic friend since, gosh, before we met, like back college. And I mean, it's bothered me over the years, but he swears that there's nothing has ever happened between them.
Did he ever date her?
He says no, but I mean, it's like they were inseparable, or, I mean, whenever she calls, he's always there. And lately she's calling all the time, and they've been talking a lot because apparently she broke up with her boyfriend.
Right.
He says that he's the only one that she could talk to about it. So,
Yeah. So
and
why
I'm
did you
like,
guys get into a fight over Thanksgiving?
well, it's not important. It's just, it was this huge fight. I mean, he stormed out. I couldn't even go home to my family. We were going to go home to see my mom, but I was just home and I was stewing, and I really got this feeling that he was there with her.
And he was, right?
Yeah. I mean, I drove by her house. His car was in the driveway. I mean,
Have you addressed this with him?
I did. Well, initially I called him 3 times while I was sitting right there in front of her house, and he didn't answer, of course. But, when he got home, I mean, I asked, obviously, and he did admit it, but he says nothing happened.
He did?
Yeah, he says he was there, but he says nothing happened.
Okay. How long have you been married, Annabelle?
2 years.
2 years. So kind of a fresh marriage. Sissany, how long have you been married?
2 years.
Yeah. So
Almost 3.
Right. It's all new. So she thinks that her husband is cheating with this platonic, quote-unquote, friend, right? I can't believe that he went there on Thanksgiving. You guys got into a fight, and then he went there Thanksgiving Day or Thanksgiving weekend?
Thanksgiving Day.
Oh.
That's a huge fight. Like, a fight on a holiday is a huge fight. What is this woman's name?
Cynthia. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal. We are going to call your husband and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Are you all right?
Yeah, are you okay?
I'm worried about you.
I'm emotional. I mean, this is, he's lying to me, obviously.
Are you sure you want us to make this call? We don't have to.
No, I need to know.
Okay.
I need to know.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM, okay, right now.
We're going to do it right now. Okay. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. I'm looking for Joe.
Yeah, this is me.
Hi, Joe. My name is Layla. I'm calling from Beach Blooms. We're a new flower shop here in Huntington. How you doing this morning?
I'm good.
I don't need anything though. I appreciate the call, but
before you go, honestly, we're just trying to promote our new delivery service. We just opened up here on Main Street, and I just wanted to see if you wanted a free dozen roses. They're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody that you'd like this morning. We can get them out by lunchtime. I don't need any credit card information from you. They're totally free. We're just trying to get the word out of our delivery service. You'd really be helping me out.
Okay, yeah.
Is there anybody that you'd like to send them to?
Yes.
Great. Okay, what's the name?
You can send it to Cynthia.
Okay, and what would you like to put on the card?
Yeah, you could just put in, like, thanks for being there, or thanks for always being there. You can write.
Thanks for always being there. And how would you like to sign it?
Oh, you can just write, Joe. Just, from
just
Joe.
write Joe.
Joe, it's Ryan Seacrest. You are on the radio. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife on the line. Why are you sending flowers to Cynthia?
I cannot believe you.
Joe, what's going on?
Look, Annabelle, she is a friend. I told you.
A friend that you go see on Thanksgiving when you leave me all by myself.
And Joe, you sent flowers to another woman. You're married. Why wouldn't you send them to your wife?
Well,
why are you even hanging out with another woman? Period.
Okay. First of all, she's had a really tough go of it here with this breakup, and who
cares? That's what her girlfriends are for.
Upfront.
So, Joe, let's just make this easy. Are you cheating on your wife?
No.
Come on.
You can't even talk.
I'm not. I didn't want to do this on the radio. I didn't want to I didn't want you to confront me this way. I wanted to talk to you after things had smoothed out.
So you are.
So if I'm being honest, I have.
I can't believe. And you're not even talking to me at the house, so how do you expect me to not put you on the radio?
How do you expect me to talk to you after the way you talked to me on Thanksgiving?
Wait, what'd you fight about on Thanksgiving? What happened?
That is so not important. This has nothing to do with Cynthia.
What was the fight about?
It's not important.
Well, clearly it is. I mean, he left you to go to Cynthia's house.
Joe, what happened?
Look, you can't just put me on the radio like this and not be honest yourself.
What does that mean?
I want her to tell you about Thanksgiving.
Well, tell Annabelle, what happened on Thanksgiving? It's making me crazy.
No, you do not need to know what happened on Thanksgiving. All you need to know is that he left me.
Fine.
Well, no.
Joe is cheating on you, okay? Joe, you're cheating on your wife, correct?
I don't know why you have to keep saying it.
Because you're doing it. And Joe, I think you're in love with this other woman.
I think so.
I thought.
You are so in love. I'm so
I thought
cool.
that
2 years.
I know. I'm sick of dealing with you coming at me on these important days, and it's like everything is that we vowed to each other goes away just because you decide that you want to make me the villain. I'm always the villain on these big days.
How are you not a villain? You're cheating.
You're cheating. Yeah. All right. So, Joe, look, I have a question for you. Do you want to stay in this marriage?
I'm not staying in this marriage if it's going to keep going like this. I will say that.
Keep going. You're the one that's violating the vows.
Right.
Yeah, yes, I admit that.
Okay, I'm gonna put you both on hold, Annabelle. I'm very sorry that this has happened. But I'm gonna put you guys on hold, okay, for a sec.
Okay.
have a question. How is he making it sound like she did something wrong?
I know.
Right? He sounds like he's making her to be the bad person.
I want to know what that fight was about.
Well, no one's telling us.
We can try to get it out of one of them.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here is the email we got from Omar in Norwalk. My wife went out of town recently for a girls' weekend, which she doesn't do very often. But when she does, I'm totally okay with it. But I'm starting to think that this time was different. Normally, they make such a big deal out of it and talk about it while they're planning it and all that stuff. But this time, she didn't discuss any details with me. On top of that, things have been strange ever since she got back. I don't believe she went with her friends at all. Or if she did, something went on that shouldn't have. So this is just a gut feeling, it sounds like, from Omar. Omar, hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm okay, man. How are you?
Okay, thank you. How long have you been married?
9 years.
Now, to me, I get that normally the girls talk about all the planning and stuff like that leading up to these weekends, but to me it sounds like you just are reading her body language as something's off.
Yeah, well, since she came back, first of all, she didn't really discuss any details with me, which is what she's done in the past, and so it was kind of weird to begin with. And then when she got back, she's just changed. She's not as loving when she goes out. And she used to go out to like grocery store, pick up the kids, whatever, in like sweats and whatever. No big deal. But she's dressing up, and even the kids notice it. The mommy's looking, cute and all of this stuff, and it's like it's not right. And she won't talk about it at all. She won't tell me what happened. And so, I'm torn up inside because I'm thinking maybe she didn't go at all. Maybe she something else happened. And if she did go, it didn't go well. Something went wrong. So,
but it's weird that you would ask her. It's weird that you would ask her, what did you do? And she doesn't tell you. I think if she were up to something, she'd have her alibi all thought through.
Well, you would think so, but she's closed mouth about it, we can't even have a conversation about it. When I say, so what'd you guys do? Oh, we had fun. Okay. Like, define fun. We get one word answers, nothing, no explanation at all.
But usually on a girls' weekend, you really do nothing. Like, you go to the spa, maybe dinner, and you just lounge around.
Well, I would hope that's what it was. That's what she's done before. They go to the hotel and they get massages and they sit in the hot tub and they just relax. And I'm cool with that. We have 2 kids. We have a great family, great home, but she's, always hustling groceries and the kids and schools and everything. And I'm working, so, she's got to get away every now and then. I get that. That's okay. But this is different. This time it's different, man. She's cold. She's great with the kids. Don't get me wrong, and she's a great mom.
All right.
But that's what's killing me. I don't know. What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong?
Hold on. Let's find out. We're gonna hang on for a second, Omar. Let's call his wife next. Now, are we offering her roses?
I don't think we should.
What are we doing?
We should basically maybe call from the hotel or something and say that she forgot something in the room, maybe like a men's accessory, a watch.
Do we know the hotel?
Well, no, but we'll ask him.
Okay. All right, we'll come back and try this in a second. Omar, married 9 years. His wife went away for a girls' weekend, and he thinks that maybe she didn't, just because she's really not talking about it. She's not answering questions. She's acting strange. And so bottom line, he thinks that she actually did something wrong. We don't know with whom, but did something wrong just by body language. So, Omar, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your wife's name is on Kiss FM.
Yeah, absolutely. You can call. Let's hear what's happening.
Can you tell us, do you know the hotel name?
Yeah, she was down in Carlsbad at La Quinta.
La Quinta.
La Quinta, yeah. I never know how to pronounce that one.
All right, so let's make the call. So what we're going to do is I don't know, what are we going to do, sis?
I'm just going to call, I'm going to pretend like I work at the hotel, and then something was left behind in the room, and maybe it was like a men's watch. Does that work, you think, maybe?
Well, what if it wasn't? I don't know if that works if she wasn't with men.
Well, if she was, then we'll see.
That's risky.
Any other better ideas out there, gentlemen?
If it were me, I'd just hang up on you.
If that's the case, it might be telling.
All right, so Omar, I want you to be quiet. Sissy's going to try and figure this out for you, okay? We'll We'll,
I'm here, guys.
yeah, we want to find out. I don't know what we want to find out how she reacts to whatever Sisney says about this watch. I'm not so sure about this one, sis.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brenda?
Yes.
Hi, Brenda. My name is Josie. I'm calling from La Quinta Inn. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you for staying with us this past weekend. Actually, I'm calling because we found a men's watch in the room that you were staying, and I just wanted to confirm that that was yours, and we could send it to you if you'd like.
Oh, that must be my friend. I guess let me have him call you, and then he can tell you where to send it. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that totally works for us. You can find our number on the website, or I can give it to you now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Brenda, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I've got your husband, Omar, on the phone. And whose men's watch is this? Who's your friend?
Hi, honey. What is this about?
This is about your husband thinking that you didn't go on a girls' weekend. And,
oh my gosh.
and so, well, by the way, Sisney is on with us here. She just made the men's watch up, but clearly
you fell for it.
You were with a guy?
It's nothing. He's a friend of mine. He's very nice.
What was this guy doing on the girls' trip? Why was he in your room?
He lives down there. You know, I met him the last time I went on a trip. He must have just left his watch.
Let me let Omar ask the questions. Omar, please.
I'm like totally blown away here. Hey, Brenda, I mean, how long have you known this guy?
I'm sorry. Can we talk about this like later at home?
Well, no, like we tried at home, but it didn't work. So what? So you got to tell me, how long have you known this guy? What's going on here? I mean, we got a family here. We got 2 kids. We got a whole thing going here, and you're meeting a guy, and you didn't tell me?
He's just a friend. I met him the last time, you know, we took this trip down there, and he's just a friend.
But you met hold on a second. You met a guy on a trip last time, and you invited him to come back with you this time, and his watch was off?
Why is he taking off his watch?
We went swimming, and, you know.
Not good for the story here. Let me ask you a question. Are you cheating on your husband? He believes you may be.
Can we talk about this at home, Omar? I'm so sorry. God, I'm sorry.
No, I want to know. Did you hook up with this guy?
Nothing happened that first time. I'm like.
No, we're not on the first. We're talking now. What happened?
Sorry.
Because you changed. When you came home, you changed.
I'm sorry. He's very attentive.
Or not? What's the
Honey,
deal?
This is not about that. I love you. You know I love you.
Yeah, you love me so much that you hook up with another guy.
Your actions aren't saying that. So, Brenda, you were with a man on this trip. Was it a girls' weekend? Were your friends even there?
The first trip they were. This trip, he wanted to get to know me a little better.
I'm going to take you guys off the air at this point. I think that
there's
nothing left for us to do.
This isn't going to work.
I love you, honey.
You don't love him.
I wish you luck, Omar, and just getting to a real place, the truth, okay?
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Good luck, Omar. And she's gone.
She loves him. Oh, that really makes me so
no, you
mad.
know what she said? Did you hear? I heard her say he's attentive.
Oh.
It's so, I mean, this is going to be bad to say. I can't say it. I think everyone will not like me. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, dear Ryan and Sisney, I've been watching my wife's face when she texts. Sometimes she gets a silly smile on her face, a flirty smile, and I know that face. She made it a lot when we started dating. She doesn't do it anymore. I've asked her who she's texting, but she says she is texting her girlfriend. But I know her, and I know that smile. I want that smile to be for me again, and it kills me to think that some other guy is making her smile that way. Greg in Covina. So Greg is on the phone. Greg, it's really interesting. I almost can picture what's happening here. I can picture, because we've seen it before. You see people look down at their screen, look up with these smiles.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like they don't want to get caught smiling, so they quickly erase the smile from their face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's exactly right. It's subtle. It's not like, oh my God, what's going on here? It's just like a look, and it's like innocent and mischievous at the same time.
And what makes you doubt your wife? Why don't you take her for her word?
It just, I know it almost sounds like nothing, but it's just a look I know. It's a look that she used to give me when we first started going out, and I recognize it, and I recognize the kind of light in her eyes when she kind of has that look on her face. And I don't know. It's almost like I'm more. It's like more intimate. Like I'm more jealous of that than I would be at her looking at like a good-looking guy at the bar. It seems like she's really like a total spark or something.
How is your guys' relationship right now, though?
No, it's good. We're good. That's why I kind of thought. I've asked her. We have pretty good communication. I point blank asked her, what's up, and she just says it's a coworker that. One of her girlfriends that's saying something funny or whatever. But
that's what I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're good, but I thought this would be kind of a funny or sort of fun way, possibly, to bring it back up.
Well, we will bring it back up. So, how long have you been married?
So we're just going on a year here.
All right, so it's new. No kids?
No kids. No.
All right, hold on one second, Greg. We're gonna do it next. How do you want to do it, though?
Oh, we should ask him.
All right. So, Greg, how should we do this? We normally offer roses.
Yeah, no, so I was thinking about that, and I doubt she would probably send them to any guy or anything like that. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing she would do. So I thought maybe if we say that we have flowers for her, and we ask her about a specific time and place where and when she should receive them.
Oh, okay, that's a good
kind of be. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's put him on hold. We'll come back and we'll do that. All right, hold on one second. Are we good?
Do we know? Okay, so what time she's going to receive the flowers, but does it matter if she says her home address, and what do we get from that?
Well, let's work it all out internally during this break. Hold on one second. We've got Greg. We've got this figured out. So we have Greg on the line, and Sisney is going to make this call to his wife. He thinks that she's reading flirty text. He sees this expression on her face, and he thinks there's another guy on the other end. And he's concerned. They've been married for a year. He's worried. So we're going to call his wife, Sisney, and what's the plan?
I guess we'll just say we have flowers from a secret admirer, and then we need to confirm your delivery address?
Okay. And time and place.
Time and place.
Right?
Yeah, I think that would work. I think... it could be from anyone.
Because you don't have the name of a specific guy or something, because that would be key.
I know. It's just this look. It's this look that I can't let go, and I just want to find out what's going on here.
Say you're calling to confirm a location and time of day that you can get these delivered that someone will receive.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So, Greg, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your wife's name is on Kiss FM.
Yeah, Ryan, you've got permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to call now, and let's see. We could say the sender asked us to confirm location and time. Say that.
Okay.
All right, Greg, be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. Let's see what we can find out.
You got it.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Angie.
This is she.
Hi, Angie. My name is Faith. I'm calling from Flowers in Covina. We're actually a new flower shop here in the area. And the reason I'm calling is because we have a beautiful arrangement that we need to deliver to you. However,
to me?
Yes. And it's, I can't tell you who they're from, but it's from, I guess they wanted to put Secret Admirer. And we just need to confirm the delivery address and a good time for you to receive these flowers, because it is a big arrangement and it will probably need to be walked into your home or office, or wherever you choose.
Wow, that's so mysterious and exciting. Wow.
Do you have any idea who these could be from?
I maybe I do have an idea, actually. I do sort of. Yeah, I do.
Cool. Maybe
so,
like what, like your husband or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what would be a good time? And delivery address?
How about my work address at lunchtime tomorrow at noon?
Okay, I do have to say it's a quite a large arrangement. So do you have a place that you're like? Is there going to be enough room on your desk for this, or would your home be better? Because maybe your home might be better.
Oh well, I think I don't know what time I'll be home, and I know that I'll be at lunch at work. So that seems like the most.
Okay, and you don't want to drive home during your lunch hour and then just have them delivered there?
Yeah, and then I can bring them home after, but that seems like the best time to do it. I know I'm there at noon. I have to stay in the office for lunch, so that would work great for me.
Okay.
Angie, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your husband, Greg, on the line. He's listening to all this. You say you think you know who they may be from. Who do you think these are coming from, these flowers?
Well, they must be from Greg. They must be from my husband, Greg.
They must.
I mean,
but when I asked you that,
you
said, or something else.
Well,
so they must not be.
They're from, obviously they're from Greg. So I thought it would be nice to see him during lunch. You know, that's why I had them sent to lunch.
So Angie, just to level with you, because Greg has been on the phone with us for a few minutes. He thinks that there may be another guy that's texting you, and your reactions when you're on your phone, even though you say that it's your girlfriend's, he doesn't quite believe that. What can you tell him to give him peace of mind?
You know, I have a lot of girlfriends, and he knows that. And they text me, and they send me funny things, and we go out together. Like, I have a crew of girls. Like, we text each other. He knows that. You know that, Greg.
But there's something, guys, going on here. Greg, go ahead. There's something going on here for him to think it's another guy.
Yeah, Dave, I mean, I know the look when you're texting with your girlfriend, and I know you, and I recognize that look. You used to give me that look, and I feel something in my chest that something's not right, and come on, I mean, don't tell me I'm crazy. Just tell me I'm totally crazy.
I mean, you know, okay. Maybe there's one coworker, but we're just friends. We're just texting. You know, he's just a funny guy. We're just friends. There's nothing more than that. Like, I promise you, there's nothing more than that. It's just an easy, breezy relationship at work. It's nothing. It's nothing.
So then can your husband see these text messages then?
Nice.
Would I show them to him? I mean...
They're nothing, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I don't really want him reading my text, but...
Why? I could show my husband all my texts with all my male coworkers and have no problem with it.
I'm going to send you a text right now you can show him.
I can't wait for it.
So, Angie, I think it sounds like you have something to hide. I'm just telling you what I think.
I think it sounds like Greg is sort of overreacting. I think this is really dramatic. Like,
I really want to be on your team,
dramatic.
Angie. I really do, but it just... You're hiding this relationship from your husband, and I can't honor that.
And it's probably easy for you to have something light and silly with somebody at work. Doesn't have to deal with all the just kind of stress of marriage and day-to-day stuff.
But what is so stressful? We've been married for a year. Like, this just seems a little bit much.
You know what? It's getting ready at the same time in the morning. It's sharing a car. It's fine. Like, it's easy to have funny text with somebody.
I think it sounds like you guys are disconnected. Mm-hmm. It sounds like, I don't know who's cheating or flirting or what, but it sounds like there's definitely a disconnect. Would you agree?
You know,
Babe, listen, the stress is that serious relationship, lasting relationship take work. And I'm in for that. And I think it's worth it. And it just feels like you're just taking it lightly or something. I love you. I know you love me, but you got to work. You know, it takes work.
Look how stressed out you are over nothing. It's really nothing.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's something because you lied about it. You said it was
guys.
your girlfriend.
I think we've opened up the can. We've done what we can do. You guys should take this to yourselves. But Angie, he doesn't sound like he trusts you. And Greg, it sounds the same. Like there's not a lot of trust, and there's a disconnect. And you've only been married for a year, so. Those are the facts. Good luck. What would resolve all this is if you just let him read your text messages, but you guys can decide that. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I want to know where everybody is on this one.
Oh, she's.
I
it's
think
more.
she's,
It's
I
more
think
than
she's stirring the pot.
I think they are flirting.
I think she's stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya?
I don't think she's cheated yet, but I think she's like got it in the works. She has a burner going.
Patty?
I think he's no longer giving her what she expects of this relationship.
So you think she's fine to be doing what she's doing?
I don't think it's fine. I think it's really wrong. But when you get to a point where your significant other is no longer serving your needs, you have to be willing to accept it and not drag this relationship on and let go of it.
I'm not sure what you're saying. I think I don't agree.
What do you mean you don't agree?
I think I don't agree with what you're saying. I think you're saying it's okay that she's flirting with another guy because he's not delivering.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
you're saying he's not.
She's no longer happy because her husband is not making her happy.
So she's allowed
to accept it and let him go.
Okay.
Instead of dragging him on.
I'm going to tell you what I heard. She clearly thinks she has a secret admirer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, for sure she thought someone else was sending those flowers.
For sure.
We are coming off of a Ryan's Roses a few minutes ago.
But here's the thing. It's interesting because you guys kind of want to give this woman the benefit of the doubt.
Of course.
Here is the situation. Now, walk yourself through this. Believe it or not, we did get some emails in the last few days that people think that they're being cheated on. I know you're shocked by that. But they really are coming in the new year. So the husband's name is Greg, and he has been noticing something interesting. His wife, when reading text messages, lights up in the face. He's trying to figure out, well, why is she so giddy about these text messages?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, to cut to the chase scene, we find out that she's getting these text messages from a male coworker, but she claims nothing is going on. However, she was a little shady about receiving the flowers from an admirer during lunchtime.
She was. When I asked her, oh, are they from your husband, you think? And she's like, yeah, maybe, or something like that.
So if she's receiving texts from a coworker, it's platonic, but she's lighting up like that. Is that bad?
If she's keeping this relationship from her husband, that's bad.
Let me grab Sam. Sam, thank you for listening to us. Go ahead. You're on with everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing? Long-time listener, just transplant to Missouri from San Diego, LA area for the last 30 years.
Oh, wow, bro. Well, thank you for listening to us there. You've heard Ryan's Roses then before. What do you think?
Okay, so here's my dilemma with this whole thing, Ryan. I've been listening to you guys for years, and I think it's funny how these things develop. I've actually heard the young ladies in your studio talk about how they can tell by the inflection in someone's voice if they're cheating or not. Now, this young lady won't even come fess up to showing the text messages or it's my husband or something. She's being verbally, just more directly showing that something's going on, and still it comes down to, well, he's not meeting her needs. Come on.
Listen, Sam, I'm glad that you're dosing out some truth serum here to Tanya and Sissany this morning.
That was Patty that said that, by the way.
I was trying to cover
That's
Patty.
wrong on so many levels. On so many levels, that's wrong. They've only been married a year, so how could it come down to not satisfying someone's needs? Last time I checked, a marriage is work on both parts.
Look, I think, Sam, here's the thing. If she's unwilling to show the text messages to her husband,
it is.
We have smoke.
Yeah.
Like, we have smoke. There is a problem.
Ryan, that's not smoke. That's fire. Okay? There is supposed to be just upfront openness on all ends. So why can't I see something that's platonic from a coworker that you're hesitant about showing me? That tells me that it's not platonic. And to me, why are you being flirtatious at only a year into the relationship? You guys should be like madly in love with each other.
We're looking at some potential doom. Well, Sam, here's what I appreciate. You've taken the drama to Missouri with you. You brought it out there with you. We appreciate you having us on, man. What are you doing out there as a transplant?
Well, I just retired from the Marine Corps at Camp Pendleton in Miramar after 30 years, so I came back home.
Well, you're a good man, and we appreciate what you have done for all those years for us, brother.
Yeah, thank you. This We got 18 inches of snow within the last 2 days, so it's been kind of culture shock.
I've seen on the news so many places around the country hit by big snow. Well, hang in there, Sam.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. We appreciate you.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
So I want to get to Evelyn in Cerritos. She says, Dear Ryan, this is Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Public service. She says, Dear Ryan, my husband and I were at Cheesecake Factory for dinner. The reason I like Cheesecake Factory is you can get anything under the sun. And whatever you want, they got it on the menu.
Especially cheesecake.
That too. Anyway, she says his phone was on the table. He got a text. When he looked at it, he put the phone away really weirdly. I asked him who had texted him, and he said, oh, it was just Susanna from work. She says, we should get the chicken Bellagio. Interesting. I asked how she knew we were here, and he just shrugged. It was weird. Anyway, I ended up bumping into her in the bathroom. She was there in the same restaurant at the same time, sending my husband a text. I asked my husband why he didn't tell me she was there, and he said he didn't want to say hi to her. So it just got weird. She just thought it was all weird. Let me grab Evelyn now. Evelyn, I'm trying to make sense of it myself. Could it be coincidence that she was just there, or do you think that he told her that you guys were going there and she showed up? What do you think happened?
I don't know. Honestly, I think that maybe they've gone there together, or she was just trying to be a spy. I don't know what to think of it, but I need to get to the bottom of this because it was just really weird, and he was acting really strange. It was like
you know her though. If you recognized her, you obviously met her before.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they've had work events, and I've seen her before. They're always working together, and he speaks about her often. I get it, you know, but.
Do you live in the same area, or were you near Cheesecake Factory near their office? Like, is it possible you could just be in the same restaurant at the same time?
It may be possible. She is married. It was Friday, but she was probably with her husband, a date night. I don't know, but.
But you saw her in the bathroom. Did you say anything to her?
I just said hi to her, and she was just like, "Oh, hi. Oh, you're here." Surprisingly to me, I'm like, why wouldn't she know that I'm here? Why
she just texted?
I thought you were saying that when you get married, Cheesecake Factory is where you go. Like, you know, it's just fait accompli.
No.
You know, you get married, you go to Cheesecake Factory. That's what you do.
No, I was thinking maybe Friday, date night, you know.
Okay.
After work. But her energy was weird.
But she sent, just so we're clear, she's married, you're in the same Cheesecake Factory, and he gets a text from her while you're sitting there together. Now, she could have just been, she could have been just cool by sending a text. She saw you guys there.
Just come up to the table and say hi.
Yeah, but his reaction towards the message.
Yeah, because she doesn't seem so guilty in what she's doing. Like, if I saw Sissy in a restaurant with Michael, I might send her a text going, get the chicken Bellagio.
But
you know?
She knew I was there. She knew I was there, and she acted as if she didn't know I was there.
And
when I asked him, how did she know we were there, his response was more of like a shrug.
Let me grab Patty to the mic. Patty, so you're going to make the call. Evelyn, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. You have my permission, Ryan, to call on Kiss FM.
All right. How long have you been married?
5 years.
Okay. Patty is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card.
All right. I'm freaking out.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Mike?
This is he. Who is this?
Hi, Mike. My name's Patty calling from Beautiful Flowers. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm not really interested, though.
I understand, but before you let me go, can I just let you know that you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge. I know you usually get a few marketing calls, but I'm not a marketer. I'm calling you because I just opened my flower shop here in Cerritos, and I'd like for you to take it.
How did you get my information, if you don't mind me asking?
You may have purchased something online in the last 6 months, and you opted to receive free promotions or coupons. And here's the promotion that I want you to accept and send anyone you want today at no cost to you, including the delivery. Free roses.
So you're telling me that I got a free dozen roses and it's not going to cost me anything, no tax or anything?
No, nothing at all. All I do ask is if you can just refer me to your friends and family. Now that the holidays are coming up, it'll be great. It'll be great for me.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So you're helping me. I just opened my flower shop. So anything else?
Congratulations.
Thank you. So let's start with the person you want to send them to, and then we'll go with more details like the address.
Sure. Send it to Susanna.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note? I handwrite the note myself.
Just because, and
I'm
just
sorry?
put my name. If you don't mind, just writing just because, ... and my name.
Hey, Mike, it's Ryan Seacrest in Sissany. You need to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Your wife, Evelyn, is on the line, and you've just sent roses just because to Susanna. Could you explain that? Explain to your wife what you were just sending to Susanna and why.
I was sending.
So you were sending Susanna roses because.
Okay, Susanna works with me, and she's a great help.
And I cook and clean for you every day. All right, that's why you were so nervous the other night. Yeah, when you got that text message, and then you lied. You lied and said that you didn't know why she knew we were there, and then she wants to play it off like she didn't know we were there.
Mike, are you cheating on your wife with Susanna? It sounds like it.
I mean, no disrespect.
Oh, you're stuttering.
Yeah, okay, I mean,
I don't want to talk about this right now.
Right, but Mike, your wife is concerned. You're at the Cheesecake Factory. Susanna was there. A text came in. You acted weird. She acted weird. Something's going on with the two of you. You sent her roses. So go ahead and just tell your wife what's going on.
I don't really want to talk to you, man.
Don't worry about it because I'm on my way to your job right now. I'm on my way. I'm going to speak to you and Susanna just because.
Why don't you just wait till we get home and then we'll just talk about all this?
Just because.
It's a lot more complicated than
we're going to talk. You and Susanna.
It's not that simple.
Just because. So we're going to all have a little talk just because.
All right, so Evelyn, you're going to his job?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Don't do that.
I'm on my way.
I'm in the middle right now. I got people waiting for me. I can't do this. I can't be taking phone calls.
I'm going to let you guys take it from here.
Thank you, Ryan.
And
bye,
good luck
Evelyn.
with everything. I hope you get the answers you need, Evelyn. Thank you for sending us an email.
Thank you.
All right. You do not want to be Susanna right now at that job. Nor Mike.
You don't. Oh.
She is a feisty one.
It's almost like she knew. She just needed the confirmation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and she was just like,
she
all
for
right,
sure
I'm doing
knew.
this.
And check up, she kept throwing back the card in his face. I'm coming down just because.
Oh.
And we're going to have a talk. Why? Just because.
Because.
You do not want to be at the front desk of that place or wherever they work.
The Exorcist was, and possibly still is, the most scariest movie of all time, and definitely one of the most uncomfortable, as it tells the story of Reagan, a young child from Georgetown, Washington DC, who starts displaying strange behavior, till it becomes apparent that she is possessed by an evil demon, with increasingly disturbing and foul behavior, where her desperate mother, Chris, played by Ellen Burstyn, enlists the help of local priest Damian Karras, played by Jason Miller. However, it becomes clear that Reagan needs an exorcism, where Father Merrin, played by Max von Sydow, shows up to rid the demon, of which he has come face to face with the evil creature in the past and must settle an old score. Released in 1973, The Exorcist shocked, appalled, repulsed, and terrified movie audiences, and became an instant horror classic. There is actually tons of interesting stories and trivia when it comes to the behind the scenes of The Exorcist, more than just a top 10 can do justice for. However, today I'll just focus on the 10 things that stood out to me. But if this video interests you and you want to know more, then I encourage you to see for yourself and check out the behind the scenes of The Exorcist, as it's a very fascinating movie. So with that, 10 things you didn't know about The Exorcist. Number 10. Based on a true story, somewhat. Of course, before the Exorcist movie, there was the Exorcist book, which was written by American author and filmmaker William Blatty, who would go on to produce the movie adaptation. However, the backstory of how The Exorcist came to be is an interesting one, as Blatty took inspiration from an apparent 1949 incident involving the exorcism of a young boy. The boy showed increasingly violent and disturbing behavior, along with words apparently being cut into his body, until an exorcism was performed. Skeptics believe the boy was either mentally ill or seeking attention, but regardless, the incident fascinated William Blatty, to which he would eventually write a book about the incident where he retreated to a cabin on the Encino Hills in California, and wrote the book, which was published in 1971, where it became an instant hit and was even the 8th most sold book in Spain at the time.
And of course, Blatty would change certain elements to his story, namely the gender of the young protagonist.
Number 9. Casting. Due to The Exorcist's disturbing and confronting nature, it seemed that not many major stars wanted to be in the movie, with a few exceptions, until it was decided to mainly cast unknowns. Marlon Brando was the initial choice to play Father Merrin, but William Friedkin, who became the movie's director, opposed the idea, fearing that it would be looked upon as a Marlon Brando movie and take away the individuality of the story. Jack Nicholson was chosen for Father Karras, but it was actually Stacy Keach who was cast in the role. However, Friedkin saw Jason Miller in a play that he wrote and starred in called The Championship Season, to which Friedkin sought it after the actor and cast him in the role. Audrey Hepburn was offered the part of Reagan's mother, Chris, but she said she wouldn't star in the movie unless it was filmed in Rome, so naturally that idea was scrapped. In fact, at one stage, even Reagan was going to be played by a different young actress, that being Denise Nickerson, aka Violet from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. However, when her parents read the script, they opposed it and refused their daughter to star in the shock horror movie. I guess being turned into a blueberry they could deal with. Being turned into a demon, not so much. However, Linda Blair's mother found the script and loved it and set up an audition for her daughter, and the rest was history.
Supposedly, Warner Brothers weren't too happy that the cast was mainly unknowns, as having big names in your movie makes it more bankable. However, not having well-known actors in The Exorcist gives it an unnerving realism, in my opinion.
Number 8. The shoot was twice as long due to accidents. William Blatty's choice for directing The Exorcist was always William Friedkin, who previously directed The French Connection, which, like The Exorcist, has a gritty realism about it. But it seems Friedkin had his work cut out for him, as filming The Exorcist was anything but a smooth ride. Stories of behind the scenes of making The Exorcist seem to be full of shocking accidents and other unfortunate happenings. For example, during the production, most of the set burned down. Both Linda Blair and Ellen Burstyn suffered permanent life injuries while making the movie, and thus all these incidents caused the movie to go over its designated filming schedule, of which the movie's budget doubled. Burstyn claimed that 9 people associated with the movie died while making The Exorcist, including actor Jack McGowran, who played the alcoholic movie director who died of a heart attack shortly after filming. The twist being that in The Exorcist, his character also suffered a shocking and unexpected death. This led many people to believe that The Exorcist production was cursed. And incidentally, The Exorcist was released on December the 26th, so technically it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, Merry Christmas everyone! Enjoy your Yuletide demonic possession and pea soup vomit!
Number 7. Creating Pazuzu for the big screen. Pazuzu was always intended to be the demon in The Exorcist, as the evil creature was even named in the book. However, the name Pazuzu is never actually mentioned in the film. Instead, for the most part, the demon taking control of Reagan is either referred to as Captain Howdy or even the devil. Pazuzu is actually a part of religious scripture, where it's explained that he's a demon of the wind and can control storms and drought. However, leaving ambiguity over the true identity of the demon in The Exorcist does lead to more intrigue. For the most part, the demon was performed by a young Linda Blair, along with Mercedes McCambridge, who provided that eerie and haunting voice. McCambridge was a radio actress, once even praised by the great Orson Welles. She apparently chain-smoked and was on a diet of whiskey and raw eggs to achieve the voice. She originally wasn't credited in the movie, which caused something of a stir, to which her name was then finally added to the credits. The actual face of Pazuzu, which often flashes throughout the movie, was performed by actress Eileen Dietz, who would have been about 29 at the time of filming. And yes, it's weird seeing her without all the makeup, as she looks nothing like how she does in The Exorcist. In fact, there is even something quite elegant and glamorous about her. Interestingly, there are even some production photos of Diaz in makeup as a possessed Reagan, so I wonder if she was originally going to have a bigger part and maybe even play Reagan in her advanced stages of possession. Also, this behind the scene footage shows that the actress was used for close-up shots of Reagan projectile vomiting. So yeah, the actress actually does pop up every now and then throughout the film. Number 6. Deleted spider walk scene. Something of an anomaly of The Exorcist is the staircase spider crawl, where Reagan comes down the stairs in a truly shocking and inhuman looking manner. Despite being in the book, Friedkin felt that it happened too early in the film, so he removed the scene, which I personally kind of agree with, as part of the horror of the first part of The Exorcist is not knowing exactly what is going wrong with Reagan, along with her mother's struggle to find out. Having this scene would have set up straight away that supernatural forces are at play very early in the film, thus removing the mystery and tension. Also, the scene features Reagan crawling around the place with a snake tongue. Look, to me this just doesn't go with the film and seems cheesy. The scene was put back in the movie for the 2001 director's cut, where this time we get a close-up of an actress spewing blood, but to me it still doesn't work as you can clearly see the actress isn't Linda Blair. Number 5. Possessed Reagan was going to look more like a witch. Dick Smith provided the makeup effects for The Exorcist, which were pretty groundbreaking for the time. Dick Smith needs little introduction, having provided makeup effects for The Godfather and Scanners. However, it seemed that there was something of a struggle to find the right look to give possessed Reagan, where at one stage she was even going to resemble a witch, complete with crazy hair. Seriously, just give her a pointy hat and she's a witch. There were alternative makeup designs, like this one which kind of made her look like a vampire, but it actually looks slightly comical at the same time. With these two where they tried to make her look elderly. I think they got the look right eventually, where they made Reagan look more diseased than monstrous, which looked horrific but subtle. Also, the scene where Reagan does the famous head spin was performed by a dummy, and to make sure the dummy looked real enough, it was placed in the back of a car and driven around Washington DC, to the shock of onlookers. Number 4. The Exorcist changed the perception of the Ouija board. Ouija boards have been around since the 1800s, and believe it or not, but they were often seen as a popular thing to do while on a date. Despite the fact that these strange boards could supposedly communicate with the dead, Ouija board historian Robert Murch claims that they were seen as silly and jokey, an odd humorous gimmick, even appearing in a 1951 episode of I Love Lucy. However, he also claims that after The Exorcist, no one was laughing anymore. Everything changed, thanks to a scene where it's implied that Reagan had made contact with the terrifying demon after playing with a Ouija board, with customers now fearing that Ouija boards will also make them yell out vulgar profanities while spewing out green soup. Yet, from then on, the boards were seen in a much more sinister light, and became something more associated with terror and demonic possession. No longer were they seen as being harmless, of which even in modern years, horror movies revolving around Ouija boards are still being released.
And of course, after The Exorcist, the Ouija board was denounced by religious groups and became more of a controversial pastime.
Number 3. Famous imagery inspired by paintings. The most famous piece of imagery associated with The Exorcist is the haunting shot of Father Merrin arriving at the McNeil residence in the cold night, with a street light displaying a foggy path to Reagan's bedroom window, showing the challenge that awaits Merrin. The visual is both symbolic and chilling, and would even make it to the movie's poster, making it one of the most iconic visuals in movie history. However, the production took inspiration for this scene from a series of paintings, those being René Magritte's Empire of Light. The paintings were created between 1947 and 1965, and would show dark silhouettes of infrastructure and trees, with an evening sky, with a lit up part of the scenery thanks to a street light, causing a revealing and ominous glow. It shows the details that await, which can't be seen without the light, as they eerily lay hidden in the darkness, making otherwise mundane imagery quite spooky and a little bit strange and mysterious. And thus the imagery helped create the famous Exorcist scene.
It's probably just as well that that scene was used for the movie's poster, as the original poster was just going to use a family photo of a rather happy-looking Reagan. Yeah, it doesn't exactly scream out terror, does it?
Number 2, first horror movie to be nominated for an Oscar. Yes, believe it or not, but The Exorcist was nominated for an Oscar, making it the first horror movie to do so. To put things into context, I think that horror movies were always looked upon as being silly, just gimmicks for movie audiences to get cheap thrills. Now yes, the horror movie landscape was changing and becoming a genre to be taken more seriously, what with the likes of fellow demonic child movie, The Omen. However, The Exorcist cemented horror as a respectable genre in the business, and something to be taken seriously as much as, say, a historical drama movie. The Exorcist was nominated for Best Picture but lost to The Sting, but either way it was a step in the right direction, and horror could now be fully appreciated and realised for its contributions to cinema as a respected genre. Number 1. Cinematic Neuroses. When The Exorcist was released into theatres, not only did it terrify movie audiences, but apparently, and I do emphasise apparently, caused other physical phenomena to happen to moviegoers. Word had it that people were so terrified and repulsed with what they saw that audiences would frequently be vomiting, to the point where some cinemas even handed out vomit bags with Exorcist movie tickets. There was also reports of people fainting, having heart attacks, and even miscarriages. This newfound phenomena in movie theatre viewing was called cinematic neuroses by newspaper journalists. There was also something of a controversy in the rating, as The Exorcist was rated R in order for it to become more of a commercial success, as opposed to an X rating, which would always lead to limited advertising. However, this meant that children were able to be taken to see The Exorcist, so to prevent this, many cities around the world banned The Exorcist from being screened, and the movie wasn't even available on home video in Great Britain until 1999. However, despite its controversies, The Exorcist would go on to make $441.3 million at the box office, making it one of the most successful movies of all time.
So that was my look into The Exorcist, and it's a classic cinematic horror masterpiece. There's no other way to explain it. But I must be warned though that it is an adult movie, and there are confronting themes in it. So it's not a casual viewing for popcorn entertainment kind of movie. But if you want something challenging and confronting, then definitely check out The Exorcist. Anyway, I'm Minty and I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some lunch. But maybe not pea soup though. Ugh. See ya!
A whale-watching excursion around Los Cabos can provide many interesting and unique sightings. On this day, back in 2015, we were witness to something truly extraordinary. We were alerted by one of our captains that a group of humpback whales consisting of a mother, her calf, and their escort were under attack by a pod of orcas. These images of the calf close to its mother are the last of the young whale still alive. The killers were not far behind and had already begun to make passes designed to separate the calf from its mother. The hunt went on for over an hour, like a lethal game of chess. Although orcas are fast, strong, and equipped with razor-sharp teeth, their primary weapon is teamwork. After separating the calf from its mother, They took turns holding it on the water until it drowned. What happened next was truly unexpected. The alpha male of the pod spent over an hour circling our boat with the humpback calf in its mouth, almost as if showing off their bounty. The cherry on a very bittersweet cake came when we were able to capture, for the very first time, orcas feeding on the tongue of a whale. It is well known that orcas often only consume the tongues of the whales they kill, and leave the rest of the carcass for scavenging. This is because orcas are such successful hunters that they can afford to be picky, often consuming just the most nutritious and tastiest part of their varied prey. This was a sad yet awe-inspiring experience that reminds us of the brutal realities of nature.